What up, YouTube? Punch Drunk 412 in the building. What's going on with everybody tonight? I've been just going through the little boxing news and coming across a lot of crazy shit, that I wanted to talk about tonight. A couple things, actually, like Jeron Ennis and Brian Norman Jr., and why I think Boost don't want no smoke with that nigga. Who else? We got Nikita Zoo, who fought earlier this morning. Niggas was up at like 7, 8 this morning. Try and catch that fight, put on a spectacular performance. Who else? Let me see what else we gonna talk about tonight. Oh yeah. Better Beeve and Ball being moved. So now Shakur Stevenson is the main event versus Joe Cordina. I don't think people are gonna react well to that. Can Shakur Stevenson carry a pay-per-view card by herself? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. But first, we're gonna get into Jeron Boots Ennis and Brian Norman because maybe I should wait till somebody come on the stream before I get into that one because I think Boots is scared of this nigga, man. Like I don't think he won fight at all, especially now that the heat is on. Like, hold on, I'll be right back, family. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I don't think Jerome Boots Ennis really want no smoke. 'Cause, you trying to make the nigga come to Philly. You know what I mean? You trying to say you sent him a contract and he turned it down when they sent you a counter offer because you tried to lowball the nigga. Like all that, you ain't fought nobody. Shit, Boots can't say you ain't fought nobody because nigga, you ain't fought nobody. Nigga, y'all both be each other's best competition. Because Brian Norman Jr. gave an interview the other day and he kept it 100 with these niggas. So I don't understand what the cap they was trying to make, yo. It's starting to look like a lot of cap be coming out of that camp over there. Like you know what I mean, for real. Y'all niggas be acting like y'all want to fight the best, but nigga, when the heat's on, you niggas kind of make excuses and shit or lie or just flat out lie. Like y'all just went out and just told everybody a lie. Like, yeah, we signed that nigga a contract. He ain't want to fight us. No, he signed that nigga's a counter offer because y'all tried to lowball the nigga. Y'all gotta up that money a little bit more. Yeah, you gotta pay niggas what they worth, bro. Like, y'all both champions. It's a unification match. Hey, you gotta pay how you weigh, niggas. That's the problem with these shit. Y'all try to lowball niggas and then y'all call it a duck. Nigga, Devin Haney did the same shit with Shakur Stevenson. You can't lowball niggas, and then when they send you a counter offer, you say, "Oh, they ain't have the contract. It's a duck." No, nigga, that's what y'all hoping for, cause y'all don't want to fight these niggas. You don't want to give them fair deals. So when y'all send lowball ass contracts like motherfucker like Eddie Hearn, y'all want to send you a lowball ass contract. They don't want to fight. You know what I mean? Now, cause he turned down this little piece of shit contract you send a nigga, using the basis that they ain't never fought nobody, but at the same time, nigga, that Giovanni's Cancillion win was way better than any Boots win. For real, because Cancillion was the boogeyman, man. But man, not the boogeyman, but Cancillion was the next one up after what he did to Alexis Rocha, because they tell Alexis Rocha like he was that guy, and Cancillion railroaded his ass. You know what I mean? So everybody expected Brian Norman Jr. Be quiet, Faith. Everybody expected Brian Norman Jr. You know what I mean? To come out and be food for Cancillion, and he beat the brakes off Giovanni, bro, and it opened a lot of eyes. Straight up. I don't know, bro. I don't understand the question, DJ. I don't know, but you're saying my voice is about my streams only popping up on YouTube. I think I set it up for a scheduling thing, but I jumped on a little late, man. I just finished up everything. I had to get the kids situated and shit. You know how that be, family life. But you got some time, bro? Come on in, let's talk some boxing. But I'm thinking, like I was saying though, I'm thinking that Ennis camp over there is a little nervous, man. You know, everybody's talking about the sparring. Like he kept it 100. Brian Norman Jr. kept it 100 in the interview about the sparring and shit, bro. Like he's like, bro, yeah, he got the best of me the first couple times. Matter of fact, he might have got the best of me all 3 times, bro. But I guarantee you that won't happen now because I was learning. That's the whole point of sparring. I don't understand why people use sparring as a thing, because I've seen a lot of good fighters get their ass whooped in sparring. I seen Rolly Romero beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia in sparring. You think he'll beat his ass in a real fight? In a real boxing match? Fuck no. He'll smoke Rolly. You know what I mean? Straight up. Some niggas don't be coming into them sparring matches motivated. Like, straight up. Now, do I think Tank Like for real, it's the same thing with the Tank and Devin Haney thing. Well, because Tank got tired first, he lost the sparring. No, he whooped Devin's ass. And the funny thing is when they did the full sparring, and you seen Devin do that pussy ass, punk ass sucker punch. Tank turned around and start whooping Devin's ass all over that ring, bro. You know what I mean? So there is satisfying things that come from sparring, but people shouldn't use that as a basis to see who's gonna win in a full fledged fight, bro. Because niggas learn different skills and get better as time goes on. And I think Brian Norman Jr. is ready now. You know what I mean? And them niggas seen what he did to Giovanni, and yeah, nigga, they don't want no smoke. Like straight up, bro. I told you, man. I think Jeron Boots Ennis is overrated, bro. Everybody jumped on this dude's train, and his record is garbage. Like he got no type. I don't care what you say about Sergey Lipinets and Delorme. Them niggas was journeymen, nigga. Got smashed by all the best fighters, bro. I'm not hearing that shit. Straight up, them niggas don't mean nothing to me, man. Fight somebody top notch. Like for real, you was about to fight Cody Crawley. Some niggas take him serious. I don't. You just fought Abernesian, and he gave you a tough ass fight. I don't care that you knocked him out. He was landing some clean ass shots on you. Like I said, if Terrence Crawford or Brian Norman Jr. land those type of shots on you, nigga, you're asleep. Straight up. So I don't think that you you're that. I mean, you're nice. You got good skills, but they gas you up, bro. Like, and you ain't fought enough niggas to show me nothing, man. Everybody's nigga boost, nigga fight Crawford, bro. The nigga had the chance to fight Crawford, didn't want no smoke with the nigga, bro. I don't forget shit. Y'all can sit here and make as many fucking excuses as y'all want, nigga. Y'all listening to that nigga Gilly the Kid gas this nigga up, and y'all jumping on the same hype train with that nigga, bro. Nah, nigga, fuck that. He ain't all that, nigga. Until he fight somebody tight, nigga. I ain't sold on that dude, bro. So it's easy to look good against a bunch of bums. Straight up. Super easy to look good against a bunch of bums, yo. But it's hard to look good against a spectacular fighter, and he ain't fought none. Like, everybody keep calling this nigga a phenom, nigga. He 30 fucking wins in before he got his first fucking world title, nigga, and then they gave the nigga that. Nigga, he didn't even have to fight for it, bro. It's like, yeah, like in my mind, like you couldn't beat Crawford when he was at 147. You can't beat Crawford at 154, nigga. Like it's funny as hell how everybody was gassing you up, talking about what you like. You're ready for Terrence Crawford, then they seen that Abernesian fight, and everybody's fucking mind changed quick as hell, nigga. I've been saying that about Boots, nigga. He ain't been challenged, nigga. David Abernesian push the shit out on him. The first thing motherfuckers want to do is compare David Abernesian to, I mean, the way everybody want to try to compare David Abernesian to fucking the way Bud fought David Abernesian to the way Boots fought him. Yeah, compare that fight and look at how many clean ass shots David Abernesian landed on Terrence Crawford and how many clean ass shots David Abernesian landed on motherfucking Boots Ennis. Everybody talking about David Abernesian is tougher than they thought he was. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. Maybe Boots ain't as good as y'all thought he was. How about y'all say that straight up instead of always gassing this nigga up? Oh, hold on, DJ. I'm about to let you in right now, bro. Straight up, because it's pissing me off how everybody just like boots, 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 boots. Man, fuck out of here, nigga. That nigga 30-0 with a bunch of bums. Nigga, easy test, easy test. Then nobody testing. Everybody want to say, oh, the fighters don't pick their opponents. Yes, they fucking do. They got a choice in who they want to fight, nigga. You could tell when y'all putting bums in front of you, nigga. When you was 28 wins in, nigga, you should have won a tougher competition, nigga. You 31 fights in, nigga. You still ain't fought nobody, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. I think Brian Newman will beat the fuck out you, nigga, and you know it too. But I'm about to bring my homie DJ up from down under. Coming to the stage, my main man DJ. What up, bro? How you doing tonight?
How are you, Punch? Well, it's morning here. So I think when you came on YouTube, what I was trying to say is that you started before your stream had actually come on YouTube. So you were mid-sentence or mid-statement when
Oh, as soon
your
as it
stream
started,
had,
I was already halfway into talking and shit.
yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I wonder what made that happen.
Do you and I'm just trying to help you out. When you start one of these, do you open like another feed and watch your own channel? Like, and then once you see yourself come up on YouTube on the other feed, you turn it off and then come back here.
Yeah, sometimes I do that, but most of the time I just rock out and then watch it after we done or the next day or something. I always rewatch the lives, but I'll
Oh,
do
no,
it.
no, no, no. I'm just saying when you
I mean,
start a
like, yeah,
new
I know
life.
you mean like, do I have it on the TV as while I'm doing it on the computer? Sometimes, but not today.
Right. Righto. So catch me up. You've got, what are you most unhappy about in this arrangement at the moment? Are you
About
most
Norman and
unhappy that
Boots.
Are you most unhappy that the fight isn't getting made, or are you most unhappy with the back and forth that you're seeing publicly?
Well, it ain't the back and forth publicly. It's that the fact that Boots and them tried to make him look like he was ducking. You know what I mean? And then when we
Yep.
got the full story, it's like, bro, that ducking and sending the counter offer is not ducking. You know what I mean? See, that's the
No, it's
problem with the
business.
fight game today. It kind of pisses me off because they'll send you a low ball ass offer, and then when you send a counter offer, you're ducking.
Oh, look, the word duck gets used more often than the word end in the boxing space. Weight drained and duck. Um,
Swear to
I'd like a
God.
I'd like the dollar for every time I've heard those two statements: duck and weight drained. I'd be a trillionaire. Look, it still begs the question, Punch, is that do you really want to take your fans and the boxing audience on the what I would call the negotiations? Because we had a bit of a discussion, and I remember that you and Slick and Heavy were talking about it and said, well, some of this needs to stay behind closed doors. Yes, it's great for a little bit of transparency, but all it ends up doing is it actually, if both sides aren't told in full correctly with context, it just divides the boxing fans and just says, well, this bloke wants to fight, that bloke doesn't want to fight. So, what you went on to say about the Boots' record, look, some of that runs true. Who was he with before he went to Matchroom? Was he over there with PBC?
No, he was with Showtime, the ex Showtime president Steven Espinoza. He was signed exclusively through him, and like kind of like PBC, but his main manager was Steven Espinoza on Showtime. And they held his hand through the whole fucking record, bro, till he ended up with 30 wins and no real opponents, man. Like, it's easy to have 30 wins when you look at this nigga's caliber of opponent.
So
So who is you to
let's
say, like, how is he to say that the offer I sent you was fair? You ain't fought nobody. Where, nigga, you ain't fought nobody. Y'all both each other's toughest opponent ever. Like, that's a poor fucking excuse to make, man. All I hear from when you say shit like that is, nigga, you scared. You don't want to fight. Straight up.
Yeah, and that's my point. I think that some of the negotiations, because I don't even like the word contract, right? Contracts don't get exchanged. Negotiations get exchanged. The only time that a contract gets exchanged when negotiations are agreed to and you formally sign the dotted line. So really, what they're doing is they're sending proposals, not contracts. Or
I
what do you think
guess.
about?
Maybe, but
So
that is what it is. But hold on one second, because coming to the stage is my main man, Slick 50, GMT Boxing. What
Yo,
up,
what's
dog?
good, everybody? What's good?
Chilling,
What's up?
man. Just talking
What's
about
up,
this shit. Hey,
DJ?
Heavy, man, I didn't even know StreamYard had a premium. Y'all got to tell me more about that. I'll get the premium because I was wondering why niggas couldn't stream to their audiences.
Yeah,
I'll be sure of that.
yeah,
is
they have
Heavy,
different tiers.
first of all, g'day, Slick. Is
What's
Heavy
up, D?
live at the same time? Is he now?
No, not right now. He don't cause he doesn't have premium. So like when I go live, I have premium, so he's able to link his live to mine
Yeah,
while
I've
he's
seen that.
online. That's
But
why, and then vice versa.
You
but
know
is
what? I
Heavy
could can't. And what
he's
if I
live
set one of
now?
these up through like regular YouTube? Would we be able to do it like that then?
No, no, it's not like that. It's a way to cheat the game now. I don't know how savvy Heavy Bag is with OBS. I'm talking like he not in a damn chat. But if Heavy Bag is savvy with OBS, he can start his own live and then mirror this through there and just do it that way. That's how we used to get over. It just that StreamYard found out we were doing it. You get what I mean? So they
What up,
found a way to
Chappelle?
charge
First
and
time. I
make it
think
a
it's the
little
first time
easier.
Chappelle came on my stream. What up, brother?
No, he was over the last time, bro.
Was he?
Chappelle came
Oh
through.
yeah, he was on the last one. Welcome to the show, brother.
Yeah, what it do, Chappelle?
So Slick, you heard what we was talking about, right, bro?
I came in till then. I was giving my
All
babies
right,
a
so look, I
bath.
look at it like this. Once Boots say Brian Norman, they sent him a contract and Brian ducked him. You know what I mean? Brian gave that interview with what was that? I forget. I can't remember the channel, but shout out to that guy. I can't remember his name, but they did the interview and he was saying, "Yo, I sent the nigga. We sent him a counter offer, and it pisses me off when niggas say they got ducked. Oh, we sent him a contract. He turned it down. No, he ain't turned it down. Nigga, he sent you a counter offer because you tried to lowball him, and it's pissing me off when these niggas lowball these niggas. And then when he send you a counter offer, it's a duck. No, nigga. And then
I don't mean to cut you off. Well, no, go ahead, finish.
Cool.
No, I want you to go ahead. Finish.
What I was saying was, it's that's lame to me because when you say, nigga, this is what you're worth, nigga, you ain't fought nobody. Well, nigga, I can say the same thing about you, nigga. You ain't fought nobody. We're each other's toughest opponents. So send me a real deal. That's not ducking.
Right. Give me 2 seconds, yo. 2 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? So it's infuriating, bro. And I think the nigga's scared. Yeah, nigga, I don't think Boots want no smoke with him at all. And if it's Eddie Hearn lowball him, nigga, you can't tell me that the Boots don't know how much he's nigga trying to offer this dude, bro. Like, because if you really wanted to fight him, nigga, the fight would get made, man. I'm tired of all these damn excuses, man. And
okay,
like
my bad.
Like DJ said, bro, like it ain't like how the Crawford Spence thing where the details really start coming out. It's just like, no, you said I ducked you. No, I sent you a counter offer, bro. That's all we did. Like, give me what I'm worth.
But here the thing is, this is when you know, and it's misleading, and it's deception at its finest, right? You know, you can't say you sent somebody a contract. It's never the contract. It's an offer. You sent them an offer. He counter offered, right? So therefore, if you can't afford what they counter offer, then say that. Don't make it seem like the other person just didn't answer back. You get what I'm saying? Or they just denied the fight. See, that's what I made my mind up. This whole ploy was to garner the attention, or not attention. What is it? Not credibility, but humility, maybe. Because we don't want to see him fight. What's his name? Karen Shuckerjan, whatever it is. We don't want to see him fight him. So if I make it seem like, well, we can't get the guys you want, the public will be okay with it. You get what I'm saying? It's always been that art of deception. If you notice, between all the big guys, it's always a dispute between offers, and for some reason, it always get out like that. You know what I mean? And it
Swear to God, man.
So,
but do you think that shit's fair, bro?
It ain't. Well, shit. What they say, everything is fair and all in war. I forgot that saying. I ain't said it in a while, but you know what I'm talking about. Everything's all in fair in war. But the thing is that Brian Norman is doing, he's standing up for himself. That's what they weren't counting on. You see what I'm saying? They weren't counting on that. So I would be more mad if Brian Norman and them didn't come out and say, because they'll be sitting there looking like ducks. When in reality, they spitting facts. You see what I'm saying? You know, you could tell when somebody lying or whatever, and half the stuff his dad was telling us on the interview over there on Heavy Bag Channel, where he said that he had already talked to Bozy and they wanted to do Undisputed. This was way before the offer had even came to Brian Norman to fight. You get what I'm saying? So we know there's some truth to what they're saying, 100%, you know, or whatnot. But now on Boots' side, it sounds like a lot of miscommunication is going on. We don't know if Eddie is lying to Boots. We do know for a fact that Boots' father didn't know what the hell was going on, so he's out the loop. It just sounds like everything on Boots' end is either in disarray or you're bullshitting. You see what I'm saying? So no, it ain't. And I
think that's where that like Bozy don't know nothing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 100%. That's what I said. Everything's in disarray over there. You know, especially if Brian Norman Sr. and Boots' father sat there and talked, Bozy sat there and talked, or was on the phone and talked, and said, you know what, we could fight now, but why don't we set it up for Undisputed, right? And I've laid that to a couple of people, constituents of mine. They were like, that's kind of bullshit though, bro. Like, how y'all gonna map this plan out and hold everybody else up, right? And it's like, yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with having a map out of your career, right? I have no problem with that. My problem with it now is like now Bozy, they kept Bozy out the loop. Whether it was on purpose or not, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Bozy, they probably would have run at the Bozy, and Bozy would have been like, fuck no, I don't care who you with. I don't care you with Eddie. No, tell them I said no. You get what I'm saying? Who knows how that would have went? Because like I said, it seems like this conversation, it's almost like asking your father, can you go outside, right? And after you get out of school. Why that morning? Can I go outside when I get home from school? No. You wait all day to get home from school, sat there about 2 hours, you ask him again. And he gonna say, didn't I tell your ass no? And maybe it's one of those situations where Bozy and Norman Senior talked about it.
Heavy, I see you, bro. I'm about to bring you up.
And Boots didn't. Maybe Boots, and Eddie had a talk, and Boots like, man, let's see what we can make happen before we bring it to my daddy. You get what I'm saying? Because I asked him, he probably gonna shut me down, or it could be a number of scenarios. But I do know, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it's a bunch of shit out of order on Boots' side, right?
Yeah, it could be the fucking political bullshit, and I just don't like the way they tried to handle this shit. But hold on, one role play slick. Coming to the stage, my main man Tio from Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your ass in here.
No.
What up, my guy?
Yeah.
Building. What up?
Heavy. How are you?
All right, DJ. Slick. What up, family?
What it do? What it do?
I can't call it. Last thing I heard was, I don't know if Heavy's savvy with OBS, and no, I am not. I don't know shit about mirroring or none of that shit.
Yeah,
it was an old school way we used to do it. Remember if you know how to go live with OBS, right?
Yeah, I know how to go live with OBS.
Okay, so it's a thing on there where you could it'll say display image. You could display the image that's on another screen, and then just show that on the live. That's how we used to get. That was the way we was getting around shit. You get what I'm saying? And everybody was doing it.
Okay, so, I know exactly what you're talking about now, though.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. That what's up?
Oh, display capture, not display.
Yeah, image. Display capture. I know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
All right, what's the talk, man? I see the title. Catch me up.
All right, so I'm pissed off about how Boots and them in the Ennis camp tried to handle this whole situation with Brian Norman Jr. saying he ducked him. They sent him a contract, and then we get this interview from Brian Norman Jr. a couple days later saying, I never ducked this dude. And he said on Instagram, we sent you a counter offer, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And to me, I think that's the way when you lowball niggas like that and then try to call them a duck. Like, I think that's saying, nigga, I'm scared. I'm scared to fight. You can't say I'm worth this much money. You know what I mean? And then I ain't fought nobody. When nigga, you ain't fought nobody. It makes no sense.
Right. And I think he's just going off his last fight, because you got to understand, what's that arena they got up there in Philly?
I forget the name of it, but he filled it up.
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile filled that bitch up. And I can almost guarantee you right now, you know, I fuck with Team Norman. They can't do the same thing in Atlanta. So when you putting asses in seats, it'd be hard, you know, to not want to take the lion's share.
I mean, that's I do think about it.
It should be close.
Out of Philly since fucking Joe Frazier, bro. Like, of course he's going to sell out the stadium, but to say that Brian Norman ain't worth a real deal is ludicrous.
Yeah, you absolutely right about that. Because
if you want to compare their last two competitors. Come on, man. There ain't no comparison, because everybody jumped on the Sicilian train quick, nigga, and Brian Norman stopped that. Boom.
You absolutely right though, because Senior did confirm that the first couple offers was lowball bullshit offers. You know what I mean? So, and we got to understand and taking into account that this dude's the full champion now. He's not an interim champ. He's not none of that bullshit.
Right.
He's the full WBO champion, and he got to get paid like a champion.
Well, I'll tell you where people were grabbing the duck thing majorly from is because when Brian Norman Sr. said they was going to take the first offer, like, fuck it, right? And then the management team said, hold on, nigga, no. You finna give up all of that? You gonna go to his house? You gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like that, oh, you don't play like that because you're gonna lose all the way out in the end.
Much.
Yeah, you're giving up too much. And people took that like, oh, so you could have, But no, that's business, bro. And then like again, I have to come at the fans sometime. Like, all right, we know words are shaky that come out of these mouths that we hear, whatever that's in business. But at the end of the day, man, who was gifted and who earned it? So in my eyes, I watched Brian Norman earn his trophy.
Fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm glad you made that point, Fifth, because I've been saying that shit, bro.
I watched him earn it, and this man got gifted and still hasn't proved it. So, and he needs
still
that.
Haven't fought whom we thought. Because now, if Boots would have had that Santion fight, I would have felt the same way.
Right. He'd have proved it.
Where to God?
Man, Santion was a man 32-0.
Right.
32-0, 12 years in the game, ran through Rocha, ran through that whole Golden Boy stable.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to give him, you know what I mean? You got to give Brian Norman credit for that shit.
Hell yeah. Got a credible couple. He didn't just beat Centennial, he beat Robert Garcia.
You feel me?
He had a whole camp. My dude had the Nike suits on with the tracks. He had a whole Nike outfit on. You hear me? That's Robert Garcia, him. He had every piece you needed for an outfit. And for him to go in there and beat that, bro, yeah, you got to give him his credit. He earned his trophy.
He earned that shit.
So when I hear people saying that this is where it becomes that the day and age we in, though, right? Where promoters will promote you, right? Because they see you got the charisma, the smile, the look, and all of that, and make you larger than life, even though you ain't did shit. And to the public and perception, it looks like you the man. And in reality, you not. When you got a Brian Norman, you just saw him beat one of the guys and snatch this shit. You see what I'm saying?
Fun fact for y'all too. Did y'all know that they got a common opponent? They got one common opponent.
Who is it?
Who?
A fighter by the name of Damian Fernandez.
Yeah, I definitely don't know who that is.
Boots got him out of there in 3. And guess what old Brian Norman Jr. got him out of there in?
One round, nigga.
One goddamn round.
One round, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And we always using that measuring stick.
I compared their competition. I had to look the Boots camp talking about he ain't fought nobody. You know that make me start researching on the nigga. Come on, man. And we really want to squeeze the numbers close together. Brian Norman fought a little bit higher competition than this dude, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it didn't take him 30 wins to get a fucking belt, man.
And look, he's the youngest champion in the game.
Yeah.
He the youngest champion
coming
in the
to
game.
the motherfucking stage in the building. My main man, 100 grand. Nostradamus. What up,
Salute. So lovely, man. Thank you for the love. Man.
Nina Ross.
Y'all so kind. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty Nina Ross.
What up, dog?
Hey,
What it
man,
do,
that's
boy?
gonna be my new pip name.
You feel me?
Nina Ross.
Yeah, you want to fuck with some of this Nina Ross bitch? You want to fuck with Nina?
You feel me? What up, man?
What up,
man? Holding on with both hands tight, brothers. How y'all doing this night?
Man, we good. I'm good.
And how you doing this morning, the Deej, bro?
Yeah, I'm good. How come you get applause? What, just for turning up? You haven't done anything yet.
I get shit.
That was me, man. I was late, so I would have given all of y'all an applause. My bad.
But you know what though? I was late too, man, because shit. Right when you went online, like when you put it in the chat, I was like, bet that. And then my wife came in with my plate.
Yo, I swear to God, I just had chicken fettuccine, bro. My wife came through with the plate. I said, I gotta eat this before I get on.
Yeah,
that's when I was sending y'all that message. I was in the process of eating, man. The wife came with the oxtails and rice, nigga. Went hard.
Oh shit, nigga, that's good eating, nigga. Rich nigga food right there.
Told you, man. I got one of them down homegrown Southern white girls, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well,
so what's the topic, man, for today? I've been in and out, but you know when a brother get that grub in his face,
that
what
nigga
you say, bro?
Scared. Boots is scared of Brian Norman. That's the topic, bro, because he keep coming like that. When you say a nigga is worth something and he turns you down and it turns out a nigga just sent you a counter offer, bro, nigga, you're scared. Because everybody was calling Boots the goddamn boogeyman. But after what he did to Sancillion, we all seen who the real boogeyman was, bro. And Boots is scared, nigga.
Man, y'all seen Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like Craig, bro. You know what happened to the last security guard, right? Damn. Well, you know what happened to the last motherfucker they called the boogeyman. You feel me?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say about that.
You
But,
talking about the Liam Pyro Subriel Matias fight?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, the whole thing is this though, bro. At this juncture, I suspect who I think is the best right now. But you know what I'm saying? We don't know. And like I said, like the famous Nostradamus broken record, we have to see what the fuck is up under the hood. This is a fight at the state the condition that the welterweight division is in right now. Right now, yeah, we need to be taking off AIDS. So this fight does not have to wait. All this marination shit, all that, fuck that, let this shit roll. Man, listen, they say they want to wait till fight for undisputed. Bozy, you on bullshit, my dude. And you know what? You didn't, Bozy, bro, you didn't drop the ball a couple of times. Now, I rock with his son because his son got skills. And I rock with Norman, and they got skills. So why don't y'all treat the fans and give us two young, undefeated studs, man, and have them niggas get it on in the middle of the motherfucking ring. And so we can see who the best is. That's all I got to
This
say.
shit gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. This shit happening next.
Yeah.
It got to. Because the way I look at it, the welterweight division, if they hold off, if you look at it, if they hold off and try to do what they do, it's gonna end up being just like the last crop that went through.
Yeah.
They're gonna be older, they gonna finally fight, and they ain't gonna want to fight none of the young cats. They're gonna play keep away at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around and lose. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right now, they 1A and 1B. It's undecided. They two young undefeated fighters. You feel me? And we trying to see who's gonna move forward. You know, this is like a young Roy Jones and a young Bernard Hopkins at middleweight. Who gonna move forward?
You can't say that, bro, because they both fight for their titles, man. Boots got handed this shit. They ain't fight for nothing, bro. Why everybody keep calling that nigga the phenom, nigga? You fought 30 bums. I don't give a fuck about
beautiful than a motherfucker, bro. But public perception, though, public perception is Boots is the man. Okay,
that's what I was saying. By popularity.
That's these fucking YouTubers gassing this nigga up, man.
Exactly, bro. You know the game.
Well, it ain't just that. You gotta remember, he made his appearances. He had been on Showtime. He's had a circuit run, something that Norman ain't had.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he did. He had a circuit run. Everybody was trying to sign him at one point, so that built the hype up for him. So he had, like I said, he has the popularity edge. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, to us, if I put them on paper, at least I know one of them earned their belt, the other one didn't.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my nigga did it with a photo bomb.
Right.
He's passed the eye test for all of us. Even I believe you believe the same thing. You don't believe Boots is living off the eye test right now?
Yeah, he living off the eye test.
Yeah. He got the goods. I ain't saying he a bum.
I think Punch gotta admit that, you know, he's seen Boots fight and he said to himself, damn, this kid's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I'll say, like, I ain't saying he don't have the skills to pay the bills. The kid do, but you ain't showing me him against the right competition. It's easy to look phenomenal against bums, bro.
Yeah, he ain't had that fight. He had that fight to solidify him.
Yeah.
Like you said, that would have been
some get it before a belt.
I would have had more respect for Boots, man. But you beat Ebony's. So what, nigga? He gave you a
some people get it before a belt, and some people don't. You know what I'm saying? And in Norman case, he got his with that belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's why you can't say nothing to him. But like you said, Boots ain't had his opportunity, and this will be his opportunity because of even though he's trying to say he set the stage, Brian Norman set the stage because he beat Santillion. Now you want to fight him. You fight him, that solidifies you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
I agree with you, and it's extremely important for Boots.
Don't let these motherfuckers cheat us out of our Roy Jones versus Bernard Hopkins one. Don't let motherfuckers cheat you out of that. Talking about marination. Now we need to see that. I want to see that.
Hold up. Who's Roy Jones?
I would say that
because he knocked Bernard out in that fight, nigga.
He didn't knock Bernard out. That was a very, very tough spirited fight.
I think
Bernard,
Boots is
Bernard. He ain't dropped Bernard in that fight.
Bernard touched him, bro. He
ain't dropped Bernard though. Didn't he put Bernard on the canvas in that fight?
No,
He did.
I don't remember that shit.
I
Nah.
don't think he got knocked out.
And Roy Jones did it with a fractured
I ain't
wrist.
say he knocked him out. I said he knocked him down.
Oh,
No, he knocked
there ain't
both
no
of them.
knockdowns in that
Looking
fight.
it up right now. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
check
fellas.
that joint out.
Yeah,
Roy just edged him out.
yeah.
Bernard was a tough motherfucker.
but that's a good comparison. I mean, you know, Roy with the slick savviness, and then that's
Yeah, they
Boots,
was
and
young.
then
Hold
the
up. That was
grit and
James
grind.
Toney he knocked down. That
Yeah.
wasn't Bernard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
the
was
grit
no
and
Bernard.
grind.
Bernard was that nigga.
Right, and the Bernard is Norman. That grit and grind, gonna grind you down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do what it take to win. You know what I mean?
And,
Fighter,
but
so-
you know what's crazy? Look at, if you go back and watch the Santion fight for Brian Norman, look how fucking Santion pressured him and volume punched that motherfucker. You're not going to get that from Boots. And that's a good thing for Norman. Because if you look at that Santion fight, you would think that both of them kind of got gassed at the 6th and 7th round before Brian Norman took over in the 8th. He ain't got to worry about that because the kid in shape. And
Hey,
Boots
that's a good ass point, bro.
you feel me?
Good ass point. Because you
That's
know
a
what?
whole different style.
You can be fast on offense but slow on defense. You can be great on counter punching, but piece of shit worth pressing.
Exactly.
That's why you got to see what's under the hood. He weathered the storm when a motherfucker pressed him.
Right.
Yeah. And one more thing I want to point out real quick. Them shots that David Avenesian was hitting Boots with, he can't afford to let Brian hit them with them same shots.
No, and before Avenesian, we've seen Boots get hit. He's been buzzed in a fight.
I've seen Boots get hit, but I ain't never see him get touched up like David Avenesian touched his
He's
ass.
gonna fuck around, be another photo bomb.
I can't remember who that was that buzzed Boots, and Boots went forward and like went inside, and everybody was like, "Damn!" He changed, like made him change his whole game plan up.
Was it the Villa fight?
I can't remember who it was, bro, but he got
won't,
hit.
Roy. He dominated Roy Man Villa.
Yeah. That's when he was playing around with him.
I don't even know if Roy Man touched that fight.
Yeah, that's the one everybody making him think like he the Matrix now.
Yeah.
I want to see that
Shucker
again.
John ran the whole time, but Shucker John was able to touch him here and there, but he ran most of the fight. But David Avenesian is the only fighter I've seen, and I'm not saying he hadn't gotten touched up before, but this shit was consistent as hell in this fight. And that's something you can't allow for because it's different kind of. I just believe it's a different kind of power.
And the punches Villa was landing too. Like,
Avenesian is a lot better than people give him credit for, and I was saying that back when Bud fought him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some of that shit, and we gotta be fair.
Journeyman
and David Avenesian.
That fight
it ain't bad
been
boots.
that
Some
hard.
of that's just David Avenesian's that good. He's a seasoned vet. He know how to get his shots off. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you got to give Avenesian some credit for sure.
Yeah.
He had a hard time with a journeyman. I ain't sold on Boots, nigga. They should have whooped Avenesian's ass. I pissed me off. They kept on comparing, putting the Crawford fight next to it. Like, what? Fuck out of here.
Nah, Boots just remained.
It was around the same kind of fight though.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if you know this, Punch, but if somebody pulled up the stats and Avenesian touched up Bud just a little bit more than he did Boots.
Not like they wasn't clean like that.
I mean, them touches, but I mean, I get what both of y'all saying. He
Bud
touched
looked
more,
flat
but
in that
it
fight.
depends what it is.
He
was
wasn't
flat.
landing on Bud like the way your boy Madrimov was.
Right. It wasn't the same. I get what you're saying. He got touched more, but you know what I mean? It wasn't the same kind of touches.
Like he
had a little mustard on some of them boot shots.
Yeah.
Them boot shots was like, yo, he's landing them? What the fuck?
And he let that man get a second win on him, bro. Like literally got a second win on him and start pushing Boots backwards.
Bro, I thought Boots was gonna run right through
the Crawford comparison though, fellas. I think that with Crawford, he's at that stage in his career where he's an older fighter and he's got to get up for these fights. And I don't believe that he got up for Avenesian. Nah. You know, I've been saying that ever since. I was like, damn, that nigga looked flat than a motherfucker. Yeah. Magnumov, he didn't really get up for him. He looked flat in that fight too. But when he fought Spence, though, he was up with it. This was my time to prove who the fuck I am, and this, that, and the third. And he
like,
was
this up for
that motherfucking fight. And that's why you seen what you seen or whatever. But it's at the tail end of his career. So You lost to an old bud, nigga, at the end of the day. And you're comparing yourself, your best win, to
old man.
old bud's
old man.
win.
Right.
And that's not Bud's best win. That's just not, it ain't logic. Just don't make
it don't work.
But the truth is, though, Brian Norman needs that marquee name on his shit. Boots need that marquee name on his shit. Get it on.
I'll be honest. If I'm Boots, dude, you got the reach, the height. Why not take it? You know what I'm saying? Like Brian Norman said, man, I don't give a fuck what they do. I know what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have that same mentality at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Sony Augustine in the chats. Boots fans nervous about the Norman Jr. fight. That guy willing to fight Boots in front of his neighborhood bodega, even in Philly, in front of Gino's Philly cheesesteak.
I believe that nigga,
brother.
I believe him, bro. He been traveling.
I believe that nigga. Shit.
What they say? He been traveling his whole life.
And they've already admitted that he don't have that backing in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
They had to go elsewhere.
Already admitted that. So that's man, that's real shit.
That's how it be in southern Midwest states, though. You gotta leave out where you from to get, you know what I'm saying, to get noticed.
Yeah,
all them rappers and all them niggas in Atlanta, he's supposed to be popping.
Do we think this fight is actually going to happen?
Hell yeah. I said this the last time we had
I hope so.
Like, seriously, man, because the politics is getting in the fucking way now.
Hold on, when you say happen, you mean happen next? Or
I mean guaranteed to happen, like not like this year.
Next. That shit's happening next.
Is that the next fight for both of them?
Yeah.
I hope
what
so.
about
I
Karen?
don't know, bro.
Remember about the mandatory fight against Karen?
No, that shit ain't happening.
It's a unification. It's a unification.
Yeah, the unification trumps.
Yeah.
And listen, after
unification fight, I agree.
Yeah. After that shit got back to Boots and Bozy and listen, let me say this. To address the title, I just don't believe Boots is scared. I think when it came to the negotiation part, that was all Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? Boots can't really say, hey, Eddie, don't negotiate with this nigga, or dude negotiate. Eddie's taking care of that part, nigga. You didn't sign, I'll take care of the rest. But once those interviews got out, once Eddie Hearn reached out and made that first offer, Senior and Junior been talking reckless, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They have said and made some eyebrow raising quotes. And I just believe once team Ennis heard that shit, Bozy, Boots, the team, they was like, yo, we gotta fight them. If we don't, after all of the shit that these two niggas didn't talk, if this fight don't happen next, we gonna look like some bitches.
You wait too long. It's too much other shit that's gonna be in the way when they do.
Gonna have niggas like me coming down on y'all motherfucking heads, boy.
For real.
But you know, Team Ennis, man,
for real.
I don't know what the fuck they own, but I done seen them drop the ball so many times.
Couple
with
times.
The Bud offer,
like the Crawford fight.
I'm loyal to Showtime, and then Showtime closes not even 3 months later, bro. That's me. Y'all niggas is dropping the ball over there.
I had a chance to fight Crawford and act like,
then y'all sit on the shelf in PBC, bro.
I lose my mic. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
hear you, bro.
All right.
It's just like, damn, they just keep on dropping the ball.
Think about what everything you just said, though. That was them chasing the popularity bag.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When the other guy was going to put work in, no matter where the fuck he had to go to do it.
Mismanagement, bro.
Facts.
Mismanagement.
Think about it. No, I ain't going to BLK Prime. We go to Showtime. Why is Showtime a bigger platform? You get what I'm saying? Popularity. Get noticed. You know what I'm saying? Nope, we ain't fucking with you. I'm staying with Steven Epinoza. Everybody know who he is. Popularity. You get what I mean? Stuff like that. You know, it's a popularity thing, man. And then you got this homegrown cat that's been going to gyms, and everybody know him down there at every fucking gym, including your gym. So you know how the work rate you finna put up with. Whether you think he hit hard or not, or he got skills, you know the work rate you finna deal with. He's gonna keep coming relentless, and you know that's tough in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm right.
So at the end, he's not scared. You know what I mean? He's not scared. He don't care. His mindset, it's a sport. I get knocked down, so the fuck what? Come on, keep going. That's his mindset. I'm not embarrassed. You can't embarrass me. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? That's the type of
Nigga,
cat you don't want to make it personal.
Brian Norman, you know what mindset Brian Norman got probably on some real shit? Nigga, I don't even supposed to be here. So I just
Thank
don't
you.
do it.
But no, they know that. They know that, bro. Senior said that, bro. Senior said it. We knew it already, but Senior said it on damn, who show he was on? He said, man, let's keep it 100. He was like, Boots got Eddie and them. Yeah, we got top rank, but let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's not act like they didn't serve us up to Santillan. They knew
Facts.
if they didn't win that fight, Bob was gonna get rid of him. They was trying to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew. They knew. You know what I'm saying? But
familiar?
yeah,
That sound familiar? Yeah, man. I'm gonna just go on and give you Breeders Prescott, but sound familiar. Motherfucker ain't supposed to be here.
Yep. So and he making noise, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And the thing was about it, bro. And I get it, and I get their secretive. Like when I asked them, was they gonna keep sparring? But you see what came? Well, you made a video about it. He let the cat out the bag on that one. But you know what I'm saying? Remember I asked him that night about that?
Yeah.
But that's that. But
Sure
see,
did.
but there was nothing. I didn't ask them that for him to get offended. I asked him that because that's a good fucking look. That's smart.
Man, that's smart as hell.
That's smart, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now it adds up. Like when he said that, it makes perfect sense. Nah, we ain't finna let them get rid of nobody. You're not finna talk about us serve who up. You crazy. We finna make sure it don't happen. You get what I'm saying?
Damn right.
That's
So
just as smart as Crawford working with Shakur for the Spence fight. Just smart, nigga.
Smart. You feel me?
But
That's
why?
smart.
Why is all focused on one big fight out of the whole division? Why aren't you equally disappointed that if it can't be a Norman and a Boots, why can't it be a Norman and a Stanionis or a Norman?
Oh, it can.
I want that too.
Yep.
I want that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna happen.
I'm just staying true to the title, but I want that too. Shit.
But for me, there's a greater failure because the 147 division, there's nothing happening in it, and it's its own worst enemy, right?
Yep.
So I want to see the Norman and the Ennis fight, right? I'm not interested in breaking down who's going to actually win it because the contract and the date and the venue's not made formal, right?
Mhm.
And I've run into this before where I got really excited that people were in discussions and it just went to shit, right? So for me now, I just go, well, call it boxing politics. But do you remember the interview that Dre had with Eddie Hearn? And they were having a discussion about how a fighter, who takes the risk on the fight, whether it's the fighter or both fighters relying on the pay-per-views and how one party can overvalue themselves. And how, when that actually happens, it turns into someone looking like a duck or looking like they're scared and those sorts of things. If the event itself is only reasonably estimated and they've got all the numbers they need, they're not silly, right? They're businessmen. If the event itself, round figure, is only going to total, I don't know, call it $20 million just for exercise, right? And the fighters are trying to get what they believe that they're worth. How then does the analytics work and say, well, if you're a mediator, not a promoter or a boxer, if you're a mediator to make a fighter happen and you just go back to paper a little bit like you were saying, Slick, okay, what would Boots bring to the table? Okay, he's a current belt holder. He hasn't quite defended it or earned it yet, but he has some numbers behind him, right? And he's got the IBF. Now, when I talk about the IBF, it's whether you want to agree or not, or it's fair or not, the IBF is the least prestigious over there in America compared to the other belts, right? And then you go across and you have a look at the resume of Brian Norman, come off an awesome win, earned his title. So how then do you split the bag? You would say that based off most recent performances, Brian Norman probably brings that better performance to the table, but doesn't bring the numbers that a Boots Ennis would to that $20 million event, right? So when you just look at from a mathematical and an analytical point of view, it's called boxing politics, but it's really people not going back and, in my opinion, really having a look at the analytics behind what they should be asking for. The other problem is that I see promoters not. This to me looks like one or both promoters or managers not backing their fighter. Doesn't matter which way you flip or turn it. At some point, both of those people are going to have to take a risk to be a better, more attractive product.
Exactly, bro. Yep.
Right? At some point, it has to happen, and you can't keep dodging it. Right? If you want to unify, you have to take a risk. And part of that risk might be not so much the win-loss, it might be a slight financial risk. Okay, I've got to invest $2 million to get $6 million back. And meanwhile, the rest of your division and all of your other, like there's nothing happening in the WBA, WBC side of things. So what the fuck's going on there? You're not driving any activity there either. I mean, why aren't one of these promoters going, well, okay, if we can't come to an agreement at the moment or negotiate, go knock on Stanionis or Barrios's door.
Right.
Like they can't
did
sit.
that, DJ.
Yep, that's how it should.
Or
They
Thurman,
sent
nigga. Y'all
Stanioni
keep leaving out
peanuts.
Thurman. Thurman's not done.
Yeah, but
well, that's up to Al to throw him into the mix and say, well, here's another option you might not have considered. Now, I don't even know if Thurman's fit to fight at the moment after him ripping his bicep, or can he actually make 147 since he's got older and he's been a little heavier for a while? Because he was struggling to make 154.
yeah, because he was right. He was. Go
when
ahead,
he was
my bad.
supposed to fight Tim.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is, though, from back in the day? Back in the day, the promoters themselves was competitive. Don King and Bob Arum wasn't going to rest until they beat each other stable the fuck up. Period. So they was really competitive against each other. Fuck yeah, I'll match my heavyweight. I'm going to send Tyson, I'm going to send Larry Holmes, and he's going to beat every heavyweight that Bob has. Very competitive. Nowadays, the promoters are not competitive. And that's why we have problems in the sport of boxing. So that was another question I was going to ask you guys too. Is this the promotional team holding up this fight? Sometimes it's the suits, man, that won't get the fuck out the way and won't let the two young men fight. What do y'all think? Y'all think it's the suits or you think it's the fighter?
Let me address DJ and then I answer that question. And DJ, because I understand what you were saying, you kind of led off with, it's a lot of hype, but and a lot of talk around the Ennis and Norman fight. And I think because I'm gonna keep it funky, the other two title holders, nobody's probably giving them a shot in hell versus these two guys. And if we could get these two guys instead of both of these guys matching up against them, which probably won't happen, because you gotta think, DJ. Barrios, he wants to probably milk his time, or his promoter wants to milk his time as a champion. The same with Stanionis. If they can't make this fight, I can almost guarantee you Norman won't get a fight made with Barrios or Stanionis, and neither will Boots get a unification going with Barrios and Stanionis. They're going to duck these two motherfuckers. Bottom line. So
but you're explaining what is, in my opinion, the fundamental cancer that's actually happening. If those people aren't the top of the best, right, they shouldn't be sitting there currently, yesterday, today, or tomorrow. They should be made to prove it. And if they can't prove it, they move and let the division move forward to find the next.
Well, then enters what you were just talking about, boxing politics. That's the politics of it, man. When these cats got these belts, a lot of them tiptoe. These paper champions, they'll tiptoe with that belt, man. They'll get in a couple of title defenses and get a few of those paydays before they give them belts up and unify against, whom we believe are the real champions. So that's why I believe it's so much hype and so much talk around this, because if we can actually get this unification, this is huge. This is huge, because if we don't go this route, it'll be a long time coming before we actually do get it. So
Yeah, but at least we're getting something in the interim. Imagine you're a car salesman, right, Theo?
yeah,
Imagine you've got a parking lot full of brand new cars and used cars, right? Are
right.
you going to talk to every customer and be available to sell every model and every car at their proper valued price and still earn money and profit and clear shit out of your yard? Or are you only going to talk to the people that actually want to buy the cars that are inside your showroom for a hefty profit? And this is my argument in that the business is fucking counterintuitive to itself. So are promoters and so are boxers. Stop
Yeah,
looking at stop looking at the car that's in the showroom that's going to cost or earn you fucking $100,000 profit. Have another look at some of the ones that are outside that you can make 8 sales that give you $120,000 or
but DJ,
$150,000 profit.
a lot of people will tell you that's what's been the problem with boxing.
Well, us as
A
fans
lot
has
of
got to
people will
call that
tell you
shit out.
that this particular way of doing business and this model has been the downfall of boxing over the last several years.
Pretty much.
People,
Yeah, and
I mean,
I'm not disputing that at all,
yeah,
Theo.
that's
What
bad. I
I'm
mean,
saying to
we've
you
come to
is
believe that that's a bad model. We need to be in the showroom, stay in the fucking showroom. What's in the showroom? Let's get these showroom cars out of here.
do you know when people set their bar so low that when they meet that low bar they think it's acceptable? Oh yeah, I've been acceptable, like I've been successful. My point is that I get a bit of a rash on my ass. And look, I'll be honest to anyone listening and the people here on the panel. I'm far from an expert, right? But the
Right.
shit that just stands out to me is just a common sense, common logic sort of person that can do mathematics and say, well, I actually don't want someone to come and say, yeah, DJ, you don't understand the politics. This is how it works. Yeah,
Right.
that might be how it works, but don't justify it to me, the politics. Don't you fucking dare justify those politics as if it's okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And that's
Yeah.
why I believe we should stay in the showroom.
It'll be that way until
Away from the
regulation
old
come
model.
in. Until regulation come in between, like say, politics and then you know what I'm saying, and promoter. It's always gonna be that way.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be that way because, like you said, we want to force. I think I understand what Heavy trying to say showroom fights, but like for me, like I think we look at certain fights as showroom fights and they're really not. Like to be honest with you, Brian Norman Boots is not a showroom fight. That's not a paper. That to me, that wouldn't even be pay per view today. That is, you know what I'm saying. But for me, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because
For the
these
real
guys,
fans of boxing, it is for sure.
you know, yeah, like not
Now,
no. Because think about it. Because think about it. What have they done? Either one of them. We watched them come off a good win.
It's not about what they've done. It's about
What have they done?
There's nobody in 47, and we believe these are two, if not the two best guys there.
We believe.
47
We
got
believe. Y'all
non-exciting.
missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is compared to when I grew up watching boxing, you had two heavy hitters where everybody was talking about these two guys to the point where you was like, man, they gotta hit, they gotta hit, they gotta hit. They had kind of already proven themselves, right? It's just in this day and age, it's a little bit different. What I'm saying is in this era, that's why it gets looked at as a showroom fight. There's not enough good fighters to go around. See what I'm saying? For them to even prove themselves.
Yeah,
So,
them
but
one defense between the
so
both.
right. So if you look at it, in that back in the day we had good fighters, and that gave birth to great fighters, right? Now we don't have enough good fighters. Right now, you gonna name 4 people, right? Back in the day, yeah, we knew what 4 champions is, but we also had at least 4 other motherfuckers that would give them a run for their money.
Yeah,
You understand where I'm coming from?
What you're saying, but you gotta work with what you got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is though, that's why. What I'm saying is that's why I say I think I understand where you're coming from. This is why we look at these as showcase fights, but we also don't want to wait for them. So you can bring. It's like if you go ahead and fight him and Boots fight, or they fight the champions. Maybe it'll wake some of these other motherfuckers up because now you done cleared the division. Somebody else got to emerge out of the rubble, right?
Right.
So but if they don't fight each other and they sit there and hold out, just like how you saying old boy would do, then that's why we be having this gap. This is why we have the youngsters getting praised right now. People praise Abdullah Mason. Yes, great prospect. Shoo, great prospect. We look at these cats like, man, they really the shit. But they ain't even past, 15 fights.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why for me, that's why I want these cats to go ahead and fight, get it over with. For me, it's like seeing two great prospects. Are they really gonna hit? And I like Nine say, this would not be the last time these dudes hit. If they hit now,
man,
2, 3, 4 more,
yeah.
Whoever lose get to come at 2 years down the line, it's gonna be even bigger.
Let me ask you this, Slick. If there was a showroom at 47, wouldn't Boots and Norman be in the showroom?
No, right now in this day and age, yes. But if it was a bunch of other
it's
great,
not even this day and age, it's just this division.
Nah,
this division is depleted.
No, that's what I'm saying. This day and age, because it's depleted. If it was a different era where it wasn't, it was a bunch of good fighters there, we wouldn't be thinking like that.
Not to cut you guys off, but still, even if they are the best at this division, it's still not worth $89.95, bro.
He said $89.95.
This fight gonna be free. This is gonna be everybody knows it's gonna be a free fight.
Yeah. Well,
with all due respect to both fighters, it should be free because they haven't had. Listen, pay-per-view is like a treat, bro. It's a treat for the fans. It's a pat on the back. It's so much shit that we really, really wanted to see this fight. We've been wanting to see this fight for a long motherfucking time. You know what I mean? And at this stage of their career, they don't have the body of work.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Right.
Pay-per-view is what Slick was saying. Proven fighters. Proven. They've had challenge. They've defended a few times or several times. They've knocked off mandatories, unified.
Proven. I'm gonna say that the winner after this fight is proven. Nothing more.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not ready to look at Boots and say he's the shit. I'm not ready to look at the Rhino and say he's the shit until they have that fight. You get what I'm saying?
That's why it's so important to have this fight for me.
But when you had like say back in the day, 147 was stacked. There was good fighters and you had great fighters, but you could tell this good fight like this dude for be shit because he whooping all the other good fighters. He got to hit one of these champions. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he had enough time to solidify himself even before he even got to that champion. I'm just saying this day and age, it just ain't enough boxers to go around. That's why I want these dudes to go ahead and hit. Something gotta fucking emerge, or it's gonna be the same old fucking line. It's like you skipping an era, and now that's like, for instance, that's why Boots in limbo right now. You had Earl and all these motherfuckers holding up the goddamn belts, don't want to fight. You get what I'm saying? Just keep these guys gotta fight. They have to fight. You know what I'm saying? They have to fight to keep the assembly line moving. You feel me?
At the same time, though, bro, we've seen guys like John the Beast Mugabe, who we thought would be a killer and got champion. And was never the same.
Right.
So it's important for these fights to happen.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. But you knew his name. But why you know his name, man?
Well, that's all I was trying to tell DJ, but using his analogy, bro. These are at 47, those are two showroom cars, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta
get those. Yeah. And I'm not.
Yeah, this is a used car lot,
showroom.
Yeah, right. There you go. It's a used car lot.
Yeah. This ain't like going to
the
Aristocrat Motors or some shit like that here in KC where you can get all the Range Rovers and shit with
showroom is a showroom, whether it's a used car lot or not, man. It's the best cars you got.
Yeah. Okay, man.
These are two of the best goddamn cars we got at 47.
There you go.
Yeah.
I give it that.
Let me get that old too.
I hate that they got did like that. That's all I'm trying. I guess what I'm trying to say.
So basically, we all hope this fight fucking happens.
Hell yeah.
Sooner than later.
Yeah, now everybody got their own reasons for it. Like I said, I wanted to fucking hit because I know for a fact, win or lose or draw, other motherfuckers they're gonna see it like, damn, they gonna want to run it back. I hope they don't run it right back. Hold that motherfucker. Go clean up the rest of these motherfuckers. Beat their ass. You gonna have other motherfuckers that's gonna be ready to come up. It's gonna live in the 147 pound division back. You get what I'm saying? These cats that hold on these belts, staying away from each other, is what hold everything the fuck up. Everything.
Why did we love Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns era? Why did we love it so much? Because these dudes fought and they fought early and often.
But I was over there on Greg shit, and I had broke that shit down to him too. Similar to this conversation, I said, dog, motherfucking Sugar Ray Leonard fought like 7 times in 2 years, and 4 of them would have been considered super fights right now. He fought motherfucking Hearns. What was it? Hearns twice? No, what's the Mexican boy?
Duran.
Handstone twice, Duran twice, Wilford Benitez, and motherfucker, I think it was Hearns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
did.
that's four out of them 7, bro. And he did that in 2 years. Dog, that's some beast mode shit. That would be considered beast mode shit today, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only point I was trying to make, DJ. And for what you said, 9, of course it's the suits, man. If it was up to the fighters, you know, and they could get the number that they wanted, they'd be cool. It's go time. I never believed that most of these niggas been fighting all their life. You can't tell me that one nigga is scared to fight another nigga. Now, if it depends on the situation, money, all of that shit. But in this particular case, yeah, probably the suits, man, trying to get the money right.
Fear is a real thing, nigga. Fear is a real thing.
Yeah, fear is a real thing. But I mean, how can I put it?
Some follow the business
level, especially when you're the champion. It's hard for me to believe that you actually scared to fight the nigga. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's more or less, I'm scared to fuck up the bag type shit.
But you know what? It's a conflict of interest. Here we are looking at it as a sport, and the fighter's probably looking at that as a sport. But you know what the promoter's looking at the fighter as? A product.
A commodity.
And that's where the conflict lies.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I said until regulation come in between that, that's always going to be the issue. You feel me?
And with that, we're going to segue into the next. This one for you, DJ. The next topic is for you, brother. Today,
stitch up. Here we
go. Nikita Zoo looks fantastic.
No, the fuck
he got to check him out today, and his opponent wasn't no slouch. Good. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Maybe I need to watch the whole fight.
After watching that fight, I'm convinced that he's going to be something special if he stays on the right track. He's headed down. He looks way better than Big Zoo to me. So my question is, for everybody on the panel, I don't know if y'all seen the fight or not. If y'all didn't, check it out because he looked pretty good. Yeah. Is Nikita Zoo the real deal? I'll start with you, TJ.
Not even close. Today, not even close.
Thank you, DJ, for being honest.
Look, a couple of things I'll say with that, with my limited boxing technical knowledge. Nikita's defensive responsibility was disgusting throughout that fight. The only real hint of improvement was the way in which he was able to counter with body shots that I haven't normally seen in fights gone past.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other things that I also noticed is that where Nikita used to just blast people out, as he's continually coming up against tougher competition, he's not able to do that as easily as what he used to be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like he's still trying to fight for the TKO or the knockout rather than the win, because he's not prepared to be patient. He is very reactive. If he gets hit, he wants to get into a brawl. He's not going to be able to do that with the elite fighters. So where I see a difference now, why I'm happy to say this is because the comparison needs to be careful between him and Tim. Nikita took, where Tim didn't take time off through years 18 to 21, something like that. Nikita took time off and went to university for 4 or 5 years to become an architect. So he's really starting all over again. Yes, some of the genetics and the name and natural born gifts are allowing him to get a decent start, but he's really starting all over again. I am not writing him off to become a much better fighter. I just think that there's a long way to go, and I believe that it's not in Australia, regardless of a mixer Rafa. There's a long way to go. I think they should stop picking tough fights and start picking strategic fights where Nikita can learn the hard way about where he's going to get picked off from different styles and different skills, so we can realise that and build on that, so he becomes a more complete fighter to have any chance against some of the more elite guys.
Yeah, I agree with more so what you said, DJ. But I'm not. I can't say that he's like the best thing since fucking sliced bread. Before, as a 9-0 guy, I saw some things and I'm like, okay, y'all might got y'all one. It's just based on like what you said. If they bring him up the right way, and he can go ahead and capitalize on the gifts that he got. Because I see it. For instance, that first round, dude was tagging him with that left, right? And then it was weird to me because it was like he would come in wide of a left of his own. But then all of a sudden when he get hit, it seemed like his punches got sharper. Like you said, the body shots was on point. That left couldn't miss all of a sudden. But it took him to get hit. You see what I'm saying? And it's almost like he invites that and he loses sense of responsibility. Like he was throwing a lazy jab. He was reneging on a jab and he wouldn't bring it back. I kept saying, hold the phone. What are you doing? That's how he keep catching you. So he had some stuff he got to pick up on. But he didn't look bad for a 9-0 fighter. I'll tell you that. I give him that. He didn't look bad at all for a 9-0 fighter.
I took the time out to watch a 8-minute video, and it was a full fight highlight. And I saw a whole lot of Rock'em Sock'em Robot, and I was saying to myself, if this dude Cohen, even though he was pressing the fight to me, all of the highlights they showed, it was him on the front foot. I was like, if Nikita was in there with any kind of real boxer, he probably would be in trouble.
Yeah, because like you said, it's his
somebody
defense.
who's just a rock'em sock'em robot coming forward, but he was getting tagged, and that fight could, to me, look like it could have went either way for a moment. So
you gotta watch the whole. I'll tell you, I watched that motherfucker before they clapped me, bro.
Cohen
every round.
Nikita was some shit.
He was catching him with the left like he wasn't shit, and he was catching with the right. But after that first round, I can honestly guys say that boy was winning every round after that. But like I said, it would take him to get hit though. It's almost like a car that needed a jump, and I kept yelling. Punch was on there. I'm like, dog, what is you doing? And then it's like soon as old boy punching, it's like his shit gets sharper or something. Like he starts shortening his punches up all of a sudden. Because he was, and I'll tell you something else. Let me tell you something I did like. Well, his mid-range game, trash. Outside working his way is trash. But I give him this. When he was in the inside game, nice. Hey, bro. Like you say, he wants to just fight. But his inside game, I gave him that. And it was an instance where he did remind me of Tim, where he just started relying on his right hand. He just kept, his left hand. He just kept swinging that motherfucker. Just kept over and repeatedly. I'm like, stop doing that. What is you doing? And he ended up getting caught and then he stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm only judging him off of a 9-0 fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't even, they won't.
You can't put him in there with nobody that's seasoned right now. You ain't doing that. He definitely got some defensive holes.
I would love to see the scorecards.
But yeah, it was a good fight overall.
For me to believe all the highlights that showed a Cohen tagging that nigga.
Oh man, but hey,
he was winning every round.
See the thing that they're showing him, but it wasn't. I'm telling you, it seemed like it was like I say, you need to jump on the car for some reason. He'll get lazy, throw a lazy renege jab, then he get caught, pow, then he come back. That was no, he had to get his cookies back, so his shit was sharp. He'll place that punch right in the middle, bang, and hit Cohen. He rocked Cohen like twice before he actually got him out of there. I was like, Cohen got a fucking old boy got a chin. Huh?
Nikita's technique was sloppy.
Yeah.
The way he was throwing those shots. Yeah, man. If he's supposed to be somebody, he got a long fucking way to go.
That's why I said if you move in the right direction.
Away from a heavy right hand puncher, bro. Because he refuses to keep his head off the motherfucking line. He's eventually gonna get caught. It ain't if.
He gonna be punch drunk.
Right.
Yeah, he's not his brother. Yeah. He's not his father. I don't know whether the camp over there don't know how to teach southpaws or whatever, but yeah, he's not that dude.
That nigga look like some trash.
He's not that dude. Now he does got some punching power. That's genetic. You know what I mean? And he can fuck around and catch somebody, but you know, he's not that dude.
No, I wasn't saying that before. I was just saying that they might have him as long as they
right
got him
now
right
they
way.
need to listen. A guy like his brother, a heavy right hand puncher with good timing, would give him hell. And I know
old boy was catching him. Old boy was definitely catching him.
With some clean shots.
Old boy was catching him. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said he had some holes, and he wasn't bringing his hands back. Every time he throw a lazy ass jab, and then he would renege on a whole punch. You know what I'm saying? Punch halfway there and yank back. And I was like, you got to stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? But his inside game was the best part of him. Like you could see, like I said, he had defense holes. He didn't know how to work his way into the inside. He would basically sacrifice himself. You know what I'm saying? But the inside game is what won him to fight.
The way he wants to fight is not southpaw friendly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because he wanted to scrap.
Yeah, he want to scrap like that. He's not trying to set nobody. He don't even have the wherewithal to even fucking keep his motherfucking hands up, head off the line. Motherfucking footwork is shitty. Motherfucking nigga fucked around and started fighting right-handed on accident.
Yeah. The foot. I was looking at Nikita's foot game. I'm like, yo, if you in there with any kind of real boxer,
heavy.
And all I'm saying is
don't even have to be a
he's
boxer.
9-0, and
Bro, he don't even have to be a boxer. He just got to be a motherfucker with a good right hand.
Heavy. Don't be so harsh, right? I don't know what you're measuring him against, right?
Let's. They were trying to say this guy was like special or something.
Well, punch.
No, that's not what we were saying.
Yeah.
We was judging off of I judged him off of 9-0
I just like
fighters.
what I saw, bro. It was my first time seeing him fight. And I thought he looked okay, bro. Like I thought he looked good. Like
he's raw as fuck,
DJ. It might be something special. That's what I think.
Yeah, he's raw as fuck.
Look, he's in a good place because, look, if anything, forget the last name. His team and his coaches know what they're doing, right? You can't argue that. They're a successful team, like teaching boxers how to box. So, yeah, look, time will tell. But, look.
I think they're successful with right-handed fighters. They're not that successful with left-handed fighters. He needs a coach that's going to really teach him how to fight as a lefty. You know what I mean? Or just turning the fuck around or something. But him as a southpaw, see, the number one weapon against the southpaw is when you step to your left. If you're a conventional fighter, if you step to your left and get your lead leg on the outside, and you can chuck right hands all day if their head is on the line.
Absolutely.
His head is on the line. If he gets somebody that understands foot placement and say, oh shit, soon as I don't see this motherfucker's waist, soon as I don't see his waist, I'm throwing an uppercut. With the right hand.
Which is
everyone
everyone
as his waist gets invisible to me
of the division.
I'm throwing an uppercut because that means he coming in.
The only good thing I can say about Nikita is he's got some damn good conditioning.
Hey, what weight is he, bro?
Conditioning.
What weight is that?
154.
Oh damn, they both at 54?
Yeah, they both at 54.
Everything else.
But they paint Nikita. I think they paint Nikita to be the exciting one. That's what they're trying to paint Nikita as.
Shit.
And like you said, he wants to fight one way, but it's not for him. Like I said, he was dead on in the inside. That his inside game, I said, okay, I see you, young blood. But on that, like I said this morning, I said mid range, outside, he got to work on that shit. But once he got inside, he was doing some work.
It would look, because it looked like it was doing some work. Man. It was a fan friendly fight now, for sure.
But you know what, fellas? It's a thin line between being brave and a motherfucking fool.
Right.
Keep on being motherfucking fan friendly.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want my 9-0 fighter taking that kind of punishment, bro.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You're taking too much punishment.
He took a lot of unnecessary punishment, but I thought he put on a solid performance. From my first time watching him, I guess from what DJ was saying, he was blasting everybody out of the ring before then. But the competition was stiff.
But think about it like this: if he's 9-0 and whoever the guy is he's fighting was touching him like that, what's gonna happen when he gets in there with the seasoned vets? Where they ain't gonna let him touch him like that. They not
Same
gonna
thing
let
that
you
just
touch
happened
him.
to Pitbull's ass. You gonna get his
You
head
say
pop stomped.
little bro Zoo
Shit.
is at 54 too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Little
both
Zoo?
at 54.
both of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 54 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
He said when his brother ready, when they feel like his brother ready for a shot, Tim said he gonna go to 160.
I
Yeah,
think
that should be in about at least 2 years.
yeah,
You ain't
At least
shit.
2 years.
no,
Yeah.
I agree with that. 2 years
Yeah.
because the other part about it is, look, don't get me started on Zarafa, but if that fight happens and they're talking that that'll be the next fight here in Australia for Nikita, um, love him or hate him, Zarafa will bring that experience and that ring craft. That because Zarafa won't knock Nikita out, you'll have to beat him on points, right? So Nikita's going to see all of these crafty skills that he hasn't yet seen with some of his opponents. So hold your breath and judge him off how he goes against Zarafa, because I'm going to stand here and say, look you all in the eye and say, I reckon that's a 50-50 fight at best, given where Nikita's up
I,
to.
I
The
want
only
to.
advantage I'll give Nikita is he's not going to get hurt.
I
Zarafa
want
won't be able to hurt him.
right. I wanted to see that Zarafa fight. What happened to old boy arm? Why'd he quit?
Tore his muscle off his bicep. What he did is
That's what it was. Okay.
he threw a left hand and his wrist has actually hit Zarafa's, and kind of like, what do you call it, an overextension of the elbow sort of thing, and that was it.
Hyperextension.
Yeah, and then his brother jumps in the ring and punches his trainer.
Sure
That
did.
was
That shit fucked me
unfighting.
up, bro.
Yeah,
I
that shit
said-
was crazy, bro.
I said, damn. Damn. I was like, y'all fucked it up. Yeah, that shit was interesting.
Did you watch the whole card, Slick?
I watched no, I got in with Wallace at round 9. It was Wallace and
Yeah, I got
dude
that.
name started with a P. They was going at it too. They was going at it too.
Oh,
But
some
after
breaking news about y'all's favorite fighter.
Who?
Who? Oh, you got more than one favorite fighter?
Oh, Bud.
no, listen,
I mean,
just
more
about
one
to get into
person
that,
up here.
Theo.
You know
we
what I'm saying?
about to talk about
Okay.
that next, bro. We about to talk about
Okay.
that next. Yeah. All
What's
right.
going
so,
on?
Yeah, we're gonna do that because Theo bring it
Oh,
up.
I already know. I know what y'all finna talk
I
about
got
though.
my little ticker going on. All
You
right.
talking
so
about the mandate?
Sylvester Fundora got mandated to fight
Yeah.
Terence Crawford for
Yeah, I
the
saw it earlier.
WBO title today. We all know that he
Saw it
used
earlier.
the medical leave till September 17th to get out of having to fight, and that's why Crawford fought Madrimov. We all know that he really wants to fight Errol Spence, so we all know that Sylvester Fundora is definitely about to vacate that title, and they're going to elevate Terence
Yeah, I'm
Crawford.
about to say y'all know it's gonna be some shit. There's a plan for that
Definitely
boy
going to
That's
already.
not
elevate
fair,
Terence
though.
Crawford to
It
WBO
ain't
title.
fair, bro.
No,
They go-
Don't want no
It ain't.
smoke with Bud, nigga. So I
I
call
don't
shit
trust
like that
Al.
a duck, nigga. How y'all feel? Go ahead, GMT.
Al got a plan already in place, bro. That was just for the same shit. He gonna make that boy drop. Hey, get rid of it. He got a plan
Yeah.
in place, bro.
Because we gotta take
Bud
Sebastian
ain't it.
Fundora at
Fucking
face
ass,
value.
antichrist ass, fucking wicked ass motherfucker, bro. Always fucking
Man.
stuff, bro.
I think some shit. I think it's gonna be some bullshit, bro. It's gonna be some bullshit. It was already planned laid out. Al,
Let
like,
me
I don't
say
give
this
a
real
fuck.
quick, because we got to take Sebastian Fundora at face value. He said that he'd rather fight Bud.
He did.
Big facts. Said
He
that.
did.
Politics now, nigga. You know who your boss is. You know who your advisor is. Because of who your advisor is, you gonna fight Spence. But the man said that he would rather fight Bud. So
Yep.
I want to at least give him that credit, even though that ain't the route he taking.
The reason I'm saying what I'm saying because he said that, like you said, in front of everybody, and Louis the Coopers
front of
and old boy
everybody.
looked at him like,
Nigga, you crazy.
"You crazy,
Yeah,
bro?"
the Cooper
You know
starts
what I'm
stumbling on his
saying?
motherfucking
So
words like Crawford don't say, oh, he don't fight nobody. Shut up. You just know
he probably
wasn't-
called. He
don't
probably
want the
called
best
old
in the
boy.
ring with that nigga, bro. Stop it.
He probably called Louis the Coopers. Hey, we gonna fight Bud. Calm down, son. No, you ain't. This
Calm
is what
your
you gonna
ass
do.
down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't trust Al. I'm sorry, y'all. Until I see a poster or something, and really not a poster, bro, because we've seen posters be made, bro, and they had to take the shit down. We've seen that with Earl and Bud when they was supposed to fight.
Kazoo,
Yeah,
Earl and fucking Pacquiao.
Yeah,
all that
took
shit.
that shit straight down. So even then, goddamn, I'm still taking it with a grain of salt because Al don't play. He'll change the shit up on you. Al, he don't give a fuck what's made, what's going on. He will switch it up on you, bro. But I would like to see the fight though.
Man,
So
can I tell? Can
I hope it
can I
happens.
vent a little bit, y'all? Man,
Yeah,
Al
good.
is a motherfucking goofy, bro. He's a goofy ass dude. I'm gonna tell you this. It's on the Dead Homies, bro. He's a goofy ass dude. Why are you not making these fights, bro? It's like, dude, do you want to make money for your company, bro? Like,
Always
these are
fucking shit
dope
up,
ass
man.
fights, bro. And
It's
you
like he
don't want to
lived to
make them
destroy
at
the
It's
the
not a
game,
expense
right?
of your
company.
own fucking company. And you niggas are sitting around here fighting like once and throwing like one show, two, three
Bro, it's
shows a year, bro. And you got all these fights, bro. You got fights in-house you not even fucking with. You got Plant versus motherfucking Caleb Charlo and shit you ain't made. You got all this shit you ain't made, bro. You goofy ass dude.
Swear, sitting
Free.
on this fiery ass
well,
You
he
can
don't
throne,
make
care. He
money
don't
about
care
with
ha
because
ha
it's
these
not a
ha,
dudes.
won
company.
that
He can
one.
he
That's
can
all he
make
want to
money
do.
with Terrence, bro. Damn, motherfucker ain't got to sign to you just to fight one of your motherfucking fighters, bro. Get the fuck
Al,
out of here.
bruh, Al is that dude that see an up and coming basketball star and be like, hey, you need some sneakers? He start giving them clothes
Goofy,
and then
bro.
feel like you owe him when he make it. That's Al. Al is not a company at all.
That
Al
shit
is
ain't cute
Al.
though. That shit
It
ain't cute,
ain't. It
bro.
ain't. But that's how he running his business, and that's why he don't care. I'm be honest with you, he make fights that makes him money.
Yep. That ain't
That's how
cute.
he look at it. I'm making fights that's gonna make me money,
I'm a
There's,
businessman, bro.
there's
These fighters and these fights don't
and it
mean
sucks.
if Fondora fights Bud, there's not a snowball's chance in hell that PBC, Al Heyman, whoever it is, right, want to give total control of the 154 division to Bud and Turkey Al Sheikh. Because that's what would happen if Fondora fought Bud. Because Fondora's not going to beat Bud. Come on. That's
I
a
don't think
stretch
so
too
neither.
far. But watch this. Put your seatbelts on, boys. Punch.
I'm listening.
Bud's about to become a WBO email champion. How do you feel about that?
Punch. Punch fainted. Punch fainted. Is he okay, Punch? Are you okay, bro?
Oh shit! Oh, I knew he was gonna say that shit. Damn, man.
What the
Punch,
hell
you
did
okay?
you say?
Hell no, he not okay. He done blew a gasket.
Yeah, I can't say shit.
Ah.
It's so true.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, DJ. It's not an episode. DJ don't come with a hot one, bro. I swear to
Bro,
God,
did
bro.
Deej
Hey,
just
there's
body
some
you,
facts
my nigga?
behind that.
Yeah, right.
Deej
Tim,
just
hey,
body
Deleted
Punch.
DJ
emails.
is happy as hell. That's not hit. That Tim Zoo lost that belt. He's so
Hey,
happy. Nigga.
DJ, you don't you
Tim Zoo chose to fight
Blood don't care
Fundora. He
though.
had a chance to fight Bud. Bud came out and immediately petitioned for that mandatory WBA spot. He went and fought Fundora quick as hell. He don't want no smoke either, bro. So yeah, that's cool. We'll take the free belt
Blood
because
don't care.
the
hey
boys just don't
man.
got it no
I
more.
know
So
this.
I'll
We
take
play
it.
spades.
Hey,
DJ, my
listen,
partner, bro.
they
He
just
talk
gave
big
Tank
shit.
a free belt
Give
too.
me
He
Talk
got
nine.
to
big
defend that
shit.
thing one time, look good doing it. I don't mind,
Hell
but
yeah, bro.
I
I
don't like
got
the
you.
email champion thing. I think he should fight. I think 1 and 2 should fight for the belt. But these is boxing politics, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey man. That's gonna
So what
suck
I'm
us. It's gonna
hearing
suck
out of
on
all
Blood
of
Bud.
that,
don't care though.
what I'm hearing out all of that, Punch, somehow that's Tim Zoo's fault.
I said Tim Zoo had the opportunity to fight Terrence Crawford, and he chose Keith Thurman or Fundora, or Al chose Keith Thurman or Fundora. But so so that's like, you happy he don't got that belt right now because you just seen your boy Zoo get cooked.
It's just gonna suck because Bud ain't gonna want it like that. That's what's gonna suck. He like,
Man,
damn,
you
they
you you
sticking it
know
to
the
me.
Color Purple, the movie The Color Purple and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all got Al sounding like the dad off of Color Purple.
You
You
don't
have
let that
Philly, but you can't have Nettie. Not now, not never,
Yeah,
Right.
never.
not never. Like damn, bro, that shit crazy than a motherfucker, man.
You
But
have still ugly ass though.
there lies my frustration with the sport of boxing.
Man.
He's got meat on the bones over there. You could like fuck it, man. Shit, go on and fight Bud, put a rematch clause on it or something. You know what I'm saying? Or something, bro. You can feed a lot of fighters too, Bud, and make money. Don't you know when
Mm-hmm.
he make money, you make money too? If you got
Mm-hmm.
a hand in the promotion, But no, you want a motherfucker to sign to your ass, have a lifetime contract with your motherfucking ass. You want a Cadillac record, a nigga, bro. You want a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit.
Old muddy waters. Old muddy waters.
Bud Highland Wolf. I don't need no Cadillac. Just pay me what you owe me.
Unfortunately, if they do that, Errol Spencer's got no way of paying back his debt to Al Heyman.
I know, right?
That's
what it is.
Hold on. So Spence supposed to be in debt?
Man, if you read between the line,
that's with Al. That's how Al we giving him that starter kit.
You know how it is. Just like record companies, take this much. I got
advance.
Scoop now, nigga.
Yeah. But you know what though? Email or not, Bud ain't gonna care. He'll be a unified champ, and then you just looking at the winner of Fundor and Spence, and Zoo and Muratov. I mean,
let's go.
Shout out to Zoo. And see, that's why I'm glad this shit worked out the way it did. I know it was a lot of Aussie fans that was mad about how he pulled out of that Virgil Ortiz fight, but look, it was for the best. It was for the best because now he set up.
He would have whooped Virgil's ass too, bro. Everybody was gonna take Zoo on this panel. I ain't have Virgil winning that.
If I'm thinking from a strategic place, Tio, as long as Erickson Lubin ends up happening, and the only reason I say that is not because Erickson, is I want Tim to get more time in front of a southpaw before he gets into the ring with any potential opportunity with Bud. I need to see him fight some more southpaws because he's very thin on his resume with that. So if Bud switches on him, I want him to feel more comfortable than more foreign fighting that southpaw. Now, Fondora was a southpaw, but it's hard to gauge considering the conditions in which that fight unfolded. So I'm all for, in best preparation for the hardest fight you might ever have in your life, go get as much experience against the most elite southpaws you can before you go throwing caution to the wind.
Hopefully he'll be there. I really think they're going to make the Lubin Charlo fight. I think Charlo's going to come back and his first fight is going to be against Lubin.
I thought I heard George Groves say that Lubin was December or something like that.
For who?
Somewhere.
Yeah, Lubin said that last
he said he got 3,
whatever it was, and said, "Yeah, look, I'm fighting in December against Tim Tszyu." But look, it's happened 3 times already. They've hyped it up, and it didn't happen. So, look, I just want it to happen for no other reason than Tim gets more time in front of a southpaw.
Well, we know Tim got 3 fights lined up for a fact because that came out of his manager's mouth in that video I was watching. He said, because they was asking what's the thing with him or whatever, and they was like, well, when they was asking about Turkey in the video, he said the thing about Turkey was Turkey wanted to take him a direction, and we felt like that wasn't the right direction for Tim at this time. And he was like, I'm pretty sure once we get done with what we doing, these 3 fights, and that's what he said, these 3 fights, then we'll revisit Turkey again. We're pretty sure he'll work with us.
See, I haven't lost faith. Like, I haven't lost sight on where we were 2 years ago, right, in this division, that it was just getting held up. So throw a blanket over them, boys. I don't get emotional or lose any sleep over whose names, but if you're getting all of these fights in the division, as a fan, I just want to see it, right? Can I steal your channel for a second, Punch? I've got a question for Slick.
Go for it.
Give me a little bit more detail about what you were saying about Haney and Paro. Slick? Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit more context there.
I don't think it's a great fight for him, man. My boy coming off 2 losses, and then he gonna jump in there with a punch. Essentially, his head ain't right, bro. Eddie don't love him. Eddie just like trying to build Paro up. That's what he's doing, bro. At the end of the day,
are you counting a fair fight?
Yeah.
Like 2 losses. Boy, you diabolical.
Yeah, that's diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Eddie using him, man, to build a you about to, and then like I said, the momentum that man coming off of, he just beat the quote unquote the boogeyman, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the minute he feel Haney's punch, he's like, oh, they ain't lying. He pillow fist. What you think Paro gonna do?
Walk through him.
Gonna walk through his ass. And then that's career suicide for that boy at that point. I don't think he should be fighting no Poirot. I don't think he should even be entertaining it. If anything, he should be wolfing to the sky. I want to fight Ryan. I want to fight Ryan. That when Ryan get back, because you know that's what Ryan gonna do the minute
That
he come off
nigga
suspension.
is never fighting Ryan
So
again.
I'm just saying, what all I'm saying is that's who he should want to fight. Whether he fight him or not, that's not my concern.
He dropped him 5 times. He ain't getting back in the ring with that nigga.
So but that's what he should be doing, trying to get his cookies back. I don't give a damn what type of man you is. I'm at least gonna try to win one of these motherfuckers. Hell, I done took an ass whooping before and went right back to the nigga in the hallway and got my cookies back. You ain't just gonna whoop on me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you get in the ring with me again, nigga, he gonna knock us out again, bro.
Hey, what you think? But what's the difference? What's the difference?
Australia, Dev. Stay away from Mexico.
Bro, what's the difference?
Punch ain't shit.
What's the difference, though? The same thing is finna happen, though. The same thing finna happen, goddamn me, with Paro. The same thing.
That nigga's going down under. Bro. He wants no more tequila. None.
Well, shit, bro.
I think he should. I'm kind of glad he's coming back, and I think he should, because the quicker you can get back in the win column,
it should be against Paro.
But the only thing is, here's my thing, and I'm gonna stand on this shit. I think Devin learned his lesson. Again, I'm always keep saying this. He fought the wrong fight, and when you got a Devin that's just purely boxing, which he's gonna do against Paro, that motherfucker's hard to beat, bro. He's got a sweet jab, and if he's on his toes, if he's bouncing, and he's off the back foot, he's hard to beat, bro. I think he can beat Paro.
Now I gotta ask you this.
I think he should go ahead on and take the fight.
How many fighters have you seen come back from an ass whooping like that? It ain't about that they boxing skills still be there and shit, but the minute they get hit, it's like, oh my God, they shell shocked at that point, bro.
I'll tell you when we'll fight.
He gonna be so worried about getting punched. You see what I'm saying? He gonna be so worried about getting embarrassed again to the point it's gonna happen.
That's just gonna make him button that defense up even more. So, it's gonna be a more elusive Devin.
We may have like Devin looking like AB after the Maidana fights.
Yeah.
Who
jumped me?
Yeah. With a way better jab.
Get off me. Get off me.
Get off me. Right.
With a way better jab that's going to be able to win him fights. Dev can beat these fighters with the jab alone, bro.
No, yeah, I was saying that before he got his ass whooped. Now I'm worried about his mental more so than his skills. I don't think the jab going nowhere. I don't think the feet going nowhere. It's going to be his mental.
But it's to an extent, but you got to think. Look at the way he fought Ryan Garcia. Now, in your mental, you know, man, if I don't fight like that, I'm safe. So it can't play but so much on his psyche, because he's gonna come buttoned up on the back foot. Playing
again.
Shoot the jab.
What fight did you see take an ass whooping like that? It came back the same.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way.
I'm of the opinion that if he fights Ryan again, Ryan will do him worse.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
that was an unmotivated.
I think so, because Ryan just gonna run through him.
That was
Ryan just
gonna
run
through him. No training Ryan. If he trained and took him seriously, he'd kill Devin Haney. He already showed us that.
No,
I think Ryan just strong, bro. I think Ryan's just too strong for the boy.
No.
Listen,
that left hook would happen
just as
regardless.
Strong as you, same age, can't wait bullying. Got knocked down 5 times. Bum, chinny, glass jaw. Take your ass off.
His last 5 fights, bro. He's been hurt from Linares, the other fella. Oh God,
he wasn't hurt in the Regis Prograis fight. He dominated Regis.
I said that's the one fight he didn't get hurt in. He got hurt.
Please fight Tank. I want to see Tank blitz your ass out the ring.
Devin is a fragile guy, bro. He doesn't. He's like he can't punch, bro, and he ain't got no chin.
Only time I saw him get hurt is when.
That's right, man. Glass jaw.
If he had better feet, it would serve him. It would serve him a great deal.
I agree with all that shit.
You got hurt by fucking Lomachenko, my nigga.
Yeah, Devin's downfall will be not his skill; it'll be his power, because people are just going to continue to just walk straight through him.
Sure.
Yeah, that glass ass jaw too. Can't take a
punch.
Motherfuckers like Paro. It ain't gonna be a motherfucker like Paro. Paro, if he's going to beat Devin Haney, he's going to have to outbox Devin Haney. And I don't think he
ain't going to be able to do that.
He's an elite boxer, bro. Devin Haney, say what you want about it. And I make my jabs at Devin. but I don't never take shit away from his boxing skill. And if that motherfucker's fighting scared on the back foot, he gonna just be a tough motherfucker to fight.
Montana Love, ain't that the one put Montana Love out the ring?
Yeah, he got
Montana
Love.
Montana Love's a boxer with better feet than Devin.
Shit.
Montana Love dude got better feet than Devin.
No, hell no.
He know how to stay on his toes and everything. Now he ain't got a better jab. He ain't got better punches.
I gotta disagree with you.
He moved way a lot better, a lot quicker.
I don't know if he got better.
So if he can stay, what my point is, if he can keep up with old boy, that just now ain't goddamn me. He can definitely keep up with Devin. I ain't saying he gonna beat his. I ain't gonna say. I'm just saying he can keep up with him. It'll be a little more than, and then also. If he feel like he can take that man punches, bro, he gonna walk through him. You gotta think the momentum he coming off of. If he actually getting there and the hype is real, that he can't punch, he finna make the power look way better than what he is. The mental he coming off of, like I said, I've never seen it from Roy Jones. Roy Jones got his ass knocked down. Roy was never the fucking same.
Because for Devin, it's just a matter of getting back to the game plan. We tried something with Ryan Garcia. We fucked up. We learned from that mistake.
He got away from the game plan in that one.
We right back to the winning formula.
The thing that y'all got to realize though, and this is not to be nasty or no kind of way, but your chin is like a hymen. Once it go, it's gone. You ready to
once
go.
You break that glass.
You're an asshole, man.
Once you break that emergency glass,
bruh, hey, it's a wrap.
Like I said, Roy, I couldn't stand Glenn. What's my boy name? Glenn
Johnson.
Fuck him.
Glenn Johnson.
Boy, that shit pissed me off. He just ran up on Roy like that.
Tic-tac gloves.
You get what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing though. You guys, once you get like that, motherfuckers start going down. You be like, damn, how the fuck? I done been in the gym with guys like that. You be like, damn, how the fuck he go down off of that shit? You know what I mean? Or like they get cut a lot. And you be like, damn, that shit got him bleeding. Like,
so what y'all trying to say is y'all truly believe Ryan changed Devin?
Yeah. 100%.
No, I'm not gonna say it's not written in stone. Okay. It's a possibility though.
I think so.
That motherfucker, I would now if it was. Yeah, he did.
We won't know until we know, but it's a possibility,
beating, bro. That man, I'm telling you, this is what I believe. I believe we're gonna see Devin coming there. We're gonna, oh shit, Devin look good. Devin look good till he take that first fucking punch. And that's how it's always been for everybody. See, they get their ass when they come out, they look like they're gonna do something, and they get hit, and they start trotting backwards, and they fold the fuck up. Every fucking time, because they just don't, like you said, they get more defensive, but they're gonna either get a fight away or they're gonna take more punishment than the fuck they need to. And that's what ends up happening with them, because they don't want that embarrassment. They don't want to get knocked out.
Maybe I'm giving Devin way more credit than he deserves, but I just think he's a smart ass fighter. And he's dangerous when he's just on the back foot back boxing.
Look at how Wilder was after Fury touched him.
He was
now
doing
when a
good.
motherfucker throw a punch at him, he panicked. You can literally see the panic.
That was different though. Now he knocked Wilder ass out.
That too,
though. But when somebody throws punches at him, he panics.
He throw his hand straight in the air.
But see, Devin don't know what it feel like to be knocked out. Wilder was knocked out. You know what I'm saying? That shit was a wrap.
But case in point, in 3, but to use an example, it was the third fight between him and Tyson Fury. He came out, they had a decent game plan. He was going to the body. Tyson couldn't get up close or whatever. Tyson wasn't liking it. And then Tyson landed one. Nigga went right back to shit. Whole game plan went out the window. You get what I'm saying?
You know what it feel like to be knocked out?
So look, I agree with you. I don't think that you're overrating Devon's capabilities and his speed. No, that's not it, right?
Yeah.
2 things happened in the last fight, right?
Say that again.
Whether Devon.
Oh, go ahead.
2 things that one we know for sure and one we don't know. We don't know how Devon will come back after that beating. Now, I'm of the opinion that being knocked out is less painful than remaining conscious and just having your head smacked in, right, with broken jaws and noses, right, because you feel that pain. You don't really feel much pain once you've been knocked out, right? Second of all, it's the blueprint and it's the proof for everyone else at 140 that you just need not worry about Devon's power. All you got to do is just find your time to get on the inside and either outwork him or hurt him. That's the message if I was at 140. I'd go, right, I'm watching all these other people, right, make the mistake of trying to technically box Devon, and that's not the way to beat him. The way to beat him is to find a way inside that jab, cut the ring off, find a way to, and let him have it with all the power you've got.
There you go.
Yep.
And you're exactly right. I totally agree.
Because Devon's not gonna get no more power. That's why when you hear motherfuckers talk about power, either your power translates and carry your power up, or you don't. So
his feet gonna be the problem too. I'm telling you, the dude
he
know how to go backwards,
power.
forwards, and if he get inside with you, he gonna turn. But he don't know how to like really get out of trouble. He think going straight backwards getting himself out of trouble.
I feel like you got to be a real killer. If Dev comes into the fight with the mindset, I'm finna box, I'm on the back foot, I'm elusive, you're not gonna touch me. You're gonna have to be a killer to cut that ring off and beat Devin Haney without getting tagged all night beforehand. And I'm just trying to figure out who at 140 can do that. I don't know, and I definitely think it's not Pyro.
But this is what Devin has is good for him though. His feet ain't really all that. He got a good jab and he's physically strong. Not punching power, physically strong. And that's what you get a mix of. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker with a good jab and a motherfucker who's physically strong. And you know those guys that's physically strong. It's kind of hard when you push, they don't go nowhere. You know what I mean? It's like trying to push up against the wall, whatever.
Like Bud.
Yeah, so he's physically strong and he's got a good jab, but he doesn't have good feet and he doesn't have good punching power. You know what I'm saying? And at times his chin is up in the air. So that's a whole clusterfuck. But he's got some good things about him. You don't become undisputed and just be completely trash.
Yeah, that's why I got to push back on the footwork. I think Devin's got decent footwork, man. Maybe I'm tripping, but
I don't.
No.
Because
I felt like his footwork was what really got him to where he's been.
You know what?
The jab and the footwork. The jab and the goddamn footwork.
Yeah, but his hop back, like I said, he still ain't let go of that. Like that hop back, like I'm trying to say, he can go lateral, he can go straight back forward, but he can't circle.
Amateur.
He can't move right. He can't move, punch, and circle. Like he don't do that. You get what I'm saying? Whereas Montana Love, he was on his toes and shit, and still was getting cornered. So like, if that's what I'm saying, it wouldn't be hard for Liam to cut the ring off on him. Now whether he knock him out or not.
Tell me that wasn't superb footwork versus Regis Prograis?
No, that was backwards and forwards.
What, man? He
was backwards and forwards. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't nothing. And again, it was against a smaller guy.
He had Regis stumped, bro. He didn't know which way to try and cut the ring off or attack Devin. To me,
right? But no disrespect to Rougarou though. But that's the perfect fighter for a Devin. Like that would be the type of fight I would want Devin to fight next. Because you throw a jab at Rougarou, Rougarou gonna throw the muffs up in front of his face. You see what I'm saying? You could throw a jab and Rougarou gonna pause. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That would be the type of fight that I would want him to fight next. Versus going after somebody like Liam.
I was more impressed with his footwork in the Lomachenko fight. Because
in his inside game when he was turning.
I was just about to go to that one next.
I'll give him that.
At times he stayed with him. And I was like, look at Devin. You know what I'm saying? He's staying with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And he was pivoting into a lot of those body shots. If you go back and watch that fight, and with a lot of them body shots, he was turning with those. That was good footwork.
Yeah. I said he could turn in the inside,
bro.
He could turn in the inside. I'm talking about when he get in trouble, he throw his hands in the air. He do what Shakur do, take that hop. And I hate that fucking hop. I can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch somebody when they're gonna be there before you land. That shit, that straight back forward. He can do lateral. But like that's the only fight like for his inside, he'll turn with you all day. You know what I'm saying? Before it's him jabbing and being on his toes, he don't do that. He had ever since Linares, he has this thing where he wants to stay there and prove something. I don't know, and I've been saying it forever. You don't have shit to prove. Be who you are. You know what I'm saying? A boxer.
This is another thing. Going back to that Loma fight too. You said he turned with him, right?
Yeah,
and that's
turning
cool
with him.
Dandy. That was impressive as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
But a guy as little as Loma shouldn't have never been that close to you in the first place.
Fact.
If you had the better footwork, he wouldn't even been that close to you. Loma was in his chest at times, and that's what I mean by his footwork.
The majority of the fight he was. They was
now. I give him credit once Loma did get home, he was able to turn with this motherfucker. And I was like, good shit, bro. But to be honest, he shouldn't have never even been that close to Devin. With his
Mhm.
height, his reach, Loma shouldn't have been able to cut the distance like that. What about that good jab that everybody's bragging about? That good jab should have kept Loma back, but it didn't, did it?
That's Devin's problem too in a lot of these fights. He like one of y'all said he be trying to prove shit.
Yeah, he want
And
to
that's
prove
the credit
stuff.
I was giving Devin. And a lot of videos I did about Devin, I was like, yo, he ain't got no pop, but that nigga is standing in front of you, from time to time. So
Because of his physical strength.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
not
that's what
pop,
you-
it's physical strength.
Right. Like he got to look at shit like, there was fights where Sugar Ray knew like, okay, this going to be a work rate fight where I'm going to have to build up punches, get this motherfucker out of there. But he would throw 2-3 punches, dip in and dip out. He didn't just stand there with your ass. You get what I'm saying? Being a boxer, you know what I'm saying? Like he got to learn to use that. And like I said, for his feet, like I said, if he can be on his toes a little more and learn how to get out of trouble a lot better instead of throwing your hands in there or straining your arm out, he'll be well off. But
Yeah,
I don't think Liam is the fight.
Game. I
Yeah.
got to give a man credit for what he's been able to do,
I can't
accomplish.
praise him.
Yeah,
All that
100%.
Good
But my
boxer, bitch ass personality.
But my thing is on that is it's not even the flaws for me, bro. Like them just typical flaws of a boxer today. But like it's his mental. Like it bothered me the end of that Ryan fight when they said what went wrong. He said I got hit in the first round, and after that I let go of the game plan. That came out of my. We trained for the left, and I stopped following the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
You knocked your fucking block off.
And but he wanted to get his cookies back so bad that he cost
First
himself
5
the
minutes, he
fight.
wobbled the shit out of him.
Exactly. Listen,
First
you
3
ain't
seconds
you.
of the fight.
That's what bothers me the most.
Blind
So now,
man tell you he fought the wrong fight, bro.
yeah.
Hell yeah, he fought the wrong
Yeah,
fight. He
he
tried
fought
to
the
stand
wrong
there
fight.
around Garcia and got caught with the man.
Well, my point is he may fought the wrong fight, but he had the
right.
right game plan. He just let go of it.
That
Everybody
You get what I'm
knows
motherfucker
saying?
right hand
The
is
smart
shot
side of him
down.
should have kicked
He's
in.
standing there trying to fucking throw hands
Period,
with a nigga
point
with a
blank.
fierce ass, knock everybody the fuck out left hand. That was dumb as hell.
The crazy
It's-
thing is, man, he could have did whatever the fuck he wanted to do with Ryan as long as his right hand was glued to his motherfucking face.
Facts.
For sure.
That's it.
Facts.
That's all he had
Y'all
to do.
can't sit here in front like
Facts.
they won a couple of spots in that fight. Dev started boxing. He was boxing and looking like he was going to take over that fight to me.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
He started getting caught with that left hand again.
Exactly.
Both of them looked shitty to me. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That was an
I'm not giving
untrained,
props.
unmotivated
I'm
Ryan.
not giving no
That
props to
got
either
mad.
one of them
Look
for that
shitty.
fight. You know what I'm saying? Neither one.
Ryan
I
Garcia
get.
is a racist, but shout out to Ryan. You whooped his ass.
Fuck Ryan Garcia.
I just look at it like I said. That's the part
Ryan.
out of it all that, like I say, his style of fight took him this far, whatever. But his mental dog, like when he caught that first left, that should have woke your ass up. Like damn, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta get on my toes on this
Get
shit.
some get back.
Yeah, like what is you trying to do? Nigga, hit hard. You see he hit hard, what are you doing? So
But you gotta look at the psychology between a fighter like Devin. Devin is not a strong mentally strong person. That's why his father know. You know what you know about your kids. That's why his father always campaigning and out there in front of his son. Same shit with probably Schofield too. But all right, and give you an example. Just had an interview with him too, right? You done seen both Brian Norman Sr. and Jr. flame motherfuckers. You feel me?
Yeah.
They both talking that shit and speaking for themselves.
right.
You see what I'm saying? Whereas you don't see Devin flaming a motherfucker, man. Devin be like hiding behind Bill. Bill be running around this motherfucker. Schofield be running around this motherfucker, flaming people for their sons, and their sons be sitting back quiet. That's a psychology. It's a psychological thing, bro.
Devin got a speech impediment, man.
But it's a psychological thing, though.
Hey man, fuck that, man. That ain't no excuse, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, dog. I got homie right now that stutter. If you get on,
like a motherfucker.
hey, but make him mad. Make him mad. Every word come out clear as day. I be like, yo, old stutter, mother. He be like, shut the fuck up, nigga. That shit come out clear as hell, bro.
Can't do it. He can't do an interview angry and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing worse than a stuttering gang member nigga that's taking fight. Taking flight on Blood, you got me fucked up.
No, for real though.
Punch, you got some more? You got another question, man? Because I got to get ready to.
Yeah,
build.
I got the last
Anything
one.
else?
It's always, I like to save the funnest one for last. Because we all can collectively laugh at this shit together, and we all about to get our Jack Sparrow on when it comes to this shit. $89.99. $89.99
Oh
to
shit.
watch Berlanga Canelo, Laura Garcia, Plant McCumbee, and Rolly versus Hammy. Everybody talking about fucking Al Heyman gonna do this and do that for fucking Netflix. You see the fights we're getting for Amazon Prime? Same bullshit, nigga, for fucking overpaid, overpriced bullshit with a bunch of fucking bums. How y'all feel about this? Because I don't give a fuck about none of those niggas.
Man, that card is stacked.
That card is garbage, nigga.
Card stacked like a motherfucker, boy. You got Danny Garcia. Dude, do you know who McCumbee is?
Rolly's
you know
who
who McCumbee is, bro?
Why is he on a pay-per-view card? Quit playing, bro.
A cheater. I know exactly who McCumbee is.
Hey, man, I don't know who the fuck he is, bro.
Not paying to watch none of these bums, nigga.
A nigga that popped twice.
Y'all question about that.
Oh shit!
Is it me or is Laura just being so disrespected in the build up of this fight? Because everywhere I look, man, fight hype, everything. Danny Garcia, Angel Garcia, these motherfuckers ain't putting a microphone or nothing, in Laura's face. And for a motherfucker to come off for all them knockouts and look at his resume, he's by far the best opponent that Garcia has ever fought. By fucking
I think
far,
he's had
bro.
one interview and that was with the Boxing Voice.
Yeah, and they just literally disrespecting that man, bro. I don't like it.
I think it's because he's about to be for like 41.
Laura's gonna cook Garcia. We all know that already. Plant, who gives a fuck? Rolly, who gives a fuck?
I don't know about that.
I like it. I want to see Plant.
And where's all the hype around Caleb Plant? You always talking about you gonna slap this nigga and slap. Man, you ain't that tough, nigga. First time nigga go to the Charlo shit, that's gangster. The other two, you had 100 niggas with you. Ain't hard to slap a nigga with 100 niggas with you. You get no props for that shit. Nigga, you gonna talk about what you gonna do to somebody, nigga. Win a fight, nigga. You brought David Benavidez in a fucking Super Mario Brothers size ring, nigga. You was scared to death. Fuck out of here, tough, nigga. Everybody want to interlude Caleb lame ass Plant. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
I like Caleb though. I do.
I like
damn, bro.
You had your chance to be the man against Canelo Alvarez. What happened? You got knocked the fuck out, bro. Stop it, man. You had a title shot since. Get the fuck out of here with all that bullshit.
Let me say this real quick.
Bro.
I gotta say this. When I think of this card, right off top, I'm like, Canelo Berlanga, ain't nobody asked for that shit. That's bullshit. Berlanga won't on nobody's radar. That's bullshit. Then I think the co-main event, I think it's going to be Danny and Laura, right? You think of Laura, that's a fucking old ass champ. He's 40 something. I don't know about y'all, but I'm never really excited to see the older fighters fight. That's just me personally. That's how I feel. Then you got a Danny Garcia who's been out of the ring over 2 years. Where you been at, motherfucker? Then all of a sudden you in the mix for a title shot. That's crazy. And then you got a Caleb Plant.
No, it's a catch weight now.
Knocked out and is a catch weight. Then you got Caleb Plant who's already got knocked out by the main event guy. And what's the last one on the card?
Rolly.
Oh shit. That's enough fucking
man. That speaks for itself, right?
Yeah, that speaks for itself, man.
Don't you ever estimate the power of the handicap.
I can't.
Don't do that, bro.
There's no part of me that can say that this is a stacked card. I'm sorry. $90 for this. This is
bullshit,
man. Yeah,
y'all talking about. This is
that
awesome.
caught my ass, man. I disagree. This is bullshit. This is an overpriced fucking fight, man.
Bruh,
I'm not spending.
I'm not being serious. Man. I'm not serious, Punch, man. You stop going off on me.
I'm about to get mine. I'm about to get mine.
I said that just to get you going, bruh.
I'm straight Ahoy lady this shit.
You should have known when I said, do you know who McCumbee is? I don't know what the fuck
my full-on Jack Sparrow costume for this fight.
Fucking McCumbee look like remember them old what's my boy Macho Man snapping to a Slim Jim? That's what that nigga look like on them damn interviews.
Who is Himes though? Like who is this nigga Rolly's fighting? Who's Himes? I never heard of this dude ever. Himes? Who's this? Jaime? How you say his name? Himes?
Who are you talking about? Is that who Rolly fighting?
Rolly about to fight.
I don't even know. Somebody so he can knock out and try and get put back in the mix.
Like this fucking bum, man. Please get crushed so I can make another phenomenal video about you getting washed. I can't stand Rolly Murrow. He's the worst fucking boxer in all of boxing.
Rolly got moved way too fucking fast, bro.
Yeah.
He got motion sickness. Listen, Rolly's got what 1 or 2 fights more than Abdullah Mason, bro.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, he do. He only
He
got
what?
like 18, 19
Oh,
fights.
okay,
He got
okay.
like
He got
19
19 fights.
How the hell he get a Javante
Damn,
Davis
for
fight? Get
real.
the fuck out
Damn,
of here.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Yeah.
still like at like 16 fights. So
When
yeah,
he
that
fought
would be
Tank, he
one
was
more
like
because
16
Abdullah
and 0,
what
bro.
15,
17 and 0.
Yeah.
15 and
Yeah.
oh,
He 15 and 0 now. Yeah.
yeah, and
13
13
knockout.
knockouts. Yeah,
Think
but
about move too fast.
yeah, because he fought Tank at 14 fights.
Yeah, moving too
Yeah,
fast.
way too
Well,
fast.
he moved himself too fast, and niggas started talking all that crazy shit.
Yeah, he talked his way into that one. Like he
And you
always
couldn't
do.
deny his charisma for talking shit. You know what I mean? So I think he's so, like I've said in so many Rolly videos, he talked himself into them fights.
Yeah, I missed them days. That nigga said, "I'm your daddy." Where my son at? He was a nut for that shit.
Hey, bro. Hey, and I give him a little chance against Devin, man, because I don't think Devin can get him off of him. That's
He
fucked
might not.
That one
can,
thing
bro.
that motherfucker hit, he hit.
He
Yeah.
punched hard. I give him that. But
He got a
his skills
retarded
is
strength, bro.
hard.
And Tank
do, bro.
solidified it for him. He
So
said that was
did.
the hardest nigga that ever hit him.
You know how
Motherfucker,
like
Rolly
you
Romero.
know how
Said
like
Rolly
you were
could
in high
crack.
school and like you got like ISS or something like that, and you down in the basement and you see that other group of kids, you be like, damn, I didn't even know they went here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it'd be a bad bitch. You be like, damn, I didn't even know she went here. But you know what I'm
Retarded
saying?
shit.
You see all these group of kids. That's Rolly, bro. They leave before lunch too. Before lunch, they gone. Like,
In our school,
today's
we do
work
because they
is
went
too
apple picking, bro.
strenuous, blood. Like for them to even like wrap their head around a whole fucking day of work at school.
Exactly.
After lunch, they done tapped out. It's drained
It's a
them,
rap,
bro.
nigga.
Hey, we knew in the hood, like you make our little friends, like, man, what's up, dog? We go to same school. Yeah, man. Hey, you on that field trip? We going to Six Flags. Nah, we going apple picking, dog. Be like, okay. We
That
like,
bus-
all right. You
That
cool?
bus dropped them niggas off right in front of their house.
Right. Yeah. He's like, we going apple picking, dog. We going to Eckert's.
Yeah,
They used to be
Yeah.
happy about that
we
shit.
had
We
to
going
stand at the
Eckert's.
bus stop to go to the bus to school and shit. Them motherfuckers, man, they get dropped right in front of the house.
Yeah, bro.
So now, I ain't hear you get your thoughts on this card. You like this card?
Man, this shit trash, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's trash, bro.
Garbage.
It is.
Hot garbage, nigga. This
Yeah,
shit
man.
trash.
100%.
I just
100%, bro.
I just thought this was gonna be a the 74.99. I would have been like, all right, it's Canelo. But $90, nigga?
Nah, man,
Mhm.
fuck
What
that.
niggas doing over there?
What are y'all doing over there, man? This is crazy.
Listen, man. My little brother, I love that nigga to death. If that nigga called me up right now, ask to borrow $90, I tell him where to kiss. Nigga, like get the fuck you, nigga. You feel me? So I'm still not gonna spend no $90 on this bullshit ass card, bro.
I'm
know what I'm saying?
streaming.
You know, I'm a
Just
cheap
let me
nigga. You know
sleep.
how many pair of Vans and how many pair of Chuck Taylors I could get with that shit? $90.
Wake me up.
Give me like
till
2
the
pair of
stream
shoes
is
with that
complete.
Right.
Streaming like a motherfucker.
I
boy.
think a
This is
pair of
fucking
Nike
pirate's
Dunks with
life
that
for me,
motherfucker.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Arr, Captain Yellow Shirt.
Hell
Shit.
no.
You know how many white tees and shit I could buy with that motherfucker?
Nah, you feel me? Arr. Captain
Fuck all
Yellow
that.
Shirt.
It's not about to be.
All right, man. Well, I guess we'll end it on that one, man. Great
Black
show
Sea
tonight,
Robin.
man. This shit was fun. Figured I'd do it a little earlier tonight so we can get off earlier and have some time to chill.
Yeah, for
Hell
sure.
yeah. Hey, Punch,
So,
you know how to
man,
reschedule these motherfuckers?
We got you what Friday, Slick, right?
Yeah. Long as,
Judges
hey,
table.
if not, I'm gonna be on my other channel. I'm gonna be on my either way. I'm gonna be live. But if they don't let me go live, bro, because this happened to me before. So
Yeah, they pulled some bullshit.
I went
on
live today to test it,
about that.
but tomorrow gonna tell me for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
so-
shit was some bullshit, man. No
It
rules.
was, bro. I ain't do shit.
That was some bullshit, bro.
I
Because
ain't
I
do
wanted
shit
to go
wrong.
back and listen.
That shit
What
was
happened?
foul.
You fellas,
What happened?
I was live, and then the fight was over, and then they clapped us right when the fight was over.
Thriller, like,
And
somehow
then
they
it
heard-
said
they heard
that
audio.
it said that and then it said I showed it, like I showed video and audio through the whole stream. No, the fuck I didn't. But
What?
see, I know what happened. What happened
Somebody had
was
the audio up.
that
It was
You know, I
down.
can hear that shit, bro.
I was
I
up there
can
with
he ain't had no audio up or nothing like that. I know what happened was sometimes, and because it said Fox Australia got me. It wasn't YouTube. They sent in a claim. So that means what they Googled. I mean, they went on YouTube. They typed the title in, and whoever they saw with that title,
individually.
They just set a claim in. They didn't even take time to listen to it or nothing. They just did that shit, bro. Because when I talked to YouTube, they was like, no, that's not a regular copyright strike. They broke it down to me. They was like, they had to do it themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And write a description that they had to tell us that you're streaming their shit.
So they ain't even want nobody talking about this shit.
Bro, nobody streams fights on YouTube, bro. That's dumb as fuck, nigga.
Yeah, bro. They just took it. They just did that when they should have. But YouTube told me what to send their ass and shit. They said it could take them up to 3 days to email me back if they gonna tell YouTube to take it off. But then if I do the other route, it's like a legal thing where YouTube will handle the first part for you. Like, yo, this is wrong. Whoop, whoop. They got 10 days to respond. But then if they want to countersue back, then YouTube be like, hey, you on your own, nigga. So it may be best just to let the shit drop off for 90 days. But if I'm suspended, it'll only be 7 days.
Okay.
All right.
But that's still fucked up, though. It's still fucked up, though, bro. It was still
somebody
fucked
in
up.
here called. Y'all know anybody up here know somebody with a sick name called the Real Mastermind Beats?
Nah.
Yeah, we got some random time. We got some random time coming here. I don't let randoms on my stream, brother.
Tell them let you see their face.
I nope, can't see his face.
Can't see your face, brother, man.
Hey, if he backstage, he can pop his camera. Can't you?
Yeah, he can cut his camera on and let you see that he real.
Hey,
yeah, vet these motherfuckers, man, because I've been through it, bro. I've been through it.
Too, though, man. So after next week, my schedule. Oh, thank God, my schedule finna be like solid. So I'll have set days that I'll be live as well, and I guess I'm more than likely going to be looking at Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Well,
what's going on, bro? Got something to say?
Hey, brother, gentlemen. Look,
hello?
We lost the mic.
Can't hear you, dog.
You still there, bro?
Did you mute your mic, boss?
Yeah.
But what was you saying down here?
I was just saying, so my schedule, man, I got everything straight with my drivers, and then I got a different contract, so I'll have a more set schedule, and then so I'll be able to go live on. That's the only reason why I just sporadically go live, because I never know what my schedule. You know what I'm saying? So after next week, I'm gonna be set, and it'll look like I'll probably be going back-to-back days on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, hear you, boss.
Yeah, we don't got much time left, bro, but go ahead. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, yeah, fellas.
I think he was having some complications.
Yeah, having some complications. Just catch the next show, brother.
Yeah, the brother having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we about to be out anyway, so man, I'm about to let my guys go. So y'all niggas have a good night, and I'll see y'all.
All right.
All right,
hit that, man.
Mark,
y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button and subscribe button.
Subscribe if you new.
Shout out my Aussie family, man. I appreciate y'all, though.
Yeah, everybody on the panel got their own channel, so come fuck with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute
all right,
Mark
everybody.
Win.
Y'all have a good night. I'm signing out, my niggas.
Peace.